Hello, my dear. So good to see you so close to the holidays. I do so enjoy your visits. What say tonight? We stay up late, really late, and enjoy something frightful together. Try to make ourselves feel merry and bright. What's that? Well, I suppose that wouldn't be much of a difficulty. Just give me one moment. Hot tea is our usual go-to, but tonight, why not warm cocoa? The fire's burning bright. It's so warm and inviting. Let's gather around, because moments like these aren't the celebration, they're the gift.
Radio Mystery Theater presents Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. The moving finger writes, and having writ, moves on. Nor all your piety nor wit shall lure it back again to cancel half a line. Nor all your tears wash out a word of it. Or put it this way, you can never erase nor rewrite what has been inscribed in the book of your life. Or can you?
What are you doing here, Walter?
I had to see you, Rita. I had to see you.
Don't you know it's dangerous?
Well, Rita, after all, we killed him.
Oh, you've got that all wrong. You killed him.
No, we both planned it. We both did it.
Your fingerprints are on the gun.
Rita, you were there. It was your idea.
What was my idea? Walter, I don't know what you're talking about.
Our mystery drama, The Gift, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Sam Dan and stars Robert Dryden. It is sponsored in part by Buick Motor Division and True Value Hardware Stores. I'll be back shortly with Act One. We have laws against it, both man-made and divine. Practically all civilized and most uncivilized societies as well prohibit it. So then, how do you account for the fact that murder has flourished since the dim red dawn of history? Murder by individuals, murder by groups, murder at wholesale, murder at retail, but murder everywhere, and enough to spare. We're in a pretty little cafe lounge. A man and a woman are at a table holding hands. They seem to be very much in love. And yet, as we listen, the very first word we hear is murder.
Now, what brings this on?
We plan to do it, don't we?
Of course, darling. But we don't have to talk about it.
What do you mean we don't have to talk about it?
Well, what I mean is, we don't have to talk about it anymore.
Rita.
Everything we have to say has already been discussed. It only remains to be done.
Yeah. Well, maybe...
Walter, are you beginning to have second thoughts?
I don't know.
Well, for your information, you were the first to mention it 6 months ago. Didn't you say, if only Dennis weren't around?
Well, yes, but that didn't mean...
What did it mean?
You have a way of turning...
I have a way of cutting through the nonsense, of cracking the shell to get at the meat. Well, do you want to call it off?
Do you?
Walter, the time has come for you to take a stand and to stay there.
Suppose we get caught.
We're going through all that again.
Oh, it's something to think about.
It was something to think about. It was one of a great many problems and dangers, but we considered each one of them, arrived at a decision, and put them all behind us. Yes. Well, there's no guarantee we'll get away with it.
Does it have to be done today?
Will it be easier tomorrow?
Oh, I guess you're right.
No. We're right. This is being done by the two of us.
Yes.
It's 5 o'clock. Time to go.
I don't see the waitress around. We'll have to wait.
Just leave a $10 bill on the table. That'll more than cover it.
Rita.
I'm leaving now, Walter. With you or without you?
Ah, hello, dear. And Walter.
Dennis, darling?
Different type of cocktails. Oh, I know how negative you feel about classical music, Walt.
Well, I don't exactly...
You've got a tin ear, that's your problem. Well, turn the thing off, Reed Angel, whilst I pour us each little libation here. No, darling. You turn it the other way. That's louder. Oh, now, Rita, really, it's enough to blast your eardrums.
Walter, now.
Walter, now what?
Walter!
Hey, what? What are you going to do with the gun?
You have to do it.
Oh, no. Walter, don't.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Holland.
I'm all right.
Now, in your own words, can you tell us what happened?
Well, Lieutenant Savage, I've already described...
I know, Mr. Powers, but another eyewitness report of the same event usually adds some detail that we...
I don't mind, Lieutenant. I want to help as much as I can.
Thank you.
As Walter, Mr. Powers said, we came into the apartment at, well, it must have been about, 5:15.
Mm-hmm.
Dennis was listening to his music in the study. I'd recently bought a painting, a Faraday landscape. Have you ever heard of him?
Yes, Mrs. Holland.
Then you know. I had it hung in the living room. Walter hadn't seen it yet, so he and I went inside and...
Yes, Mrs. Holland?
You know how you can get lost in a Faraday landscape. So, we must have been looking at it for all of 10 minutes. Then we went back to the study and
Would you care for a drink of water, Mrs. Holland?
No, we saw Dennis lying on the floor. He was very still, and you could see that dark stain of blood on his shirt over his heart. You knew, you could tell that he was...
And, what else did you see?
What else did I see? Oh, not very much. Nothing, I'm afraid.
Well, did you notice that the, what did you call it, Mr. Powers?
The Tacitor collection, Lieutenant.
That's it, the Tacitor collection. Did you notice that it was gone?
I'm afraid the only thing I really saw was my husband lying dead. I tried to close my eyes against it, Lieutenant.
Now, as I understand it, your husband had these coins called the Tacitor collection.
Yes. They were 12 English gold sovereigns minted in 1662 by King Charles II to honor one of his friends, Lord Tacitus.
Uh-huh. And what was this collection worth?
Oh, it had been insured for $100,000.
And your husband wanted to sell it?
Yes.
Why?
Dennis was a mercurial person, filled with sudden whims, subject to unpredictable moods. He was always buying, selling, changing his mind. It was all part of his charm.
And where was the collection usually kept?
In a vault.
Then how was it he had these valuable coins in the house?
The word was out. You know, among collectors and in the trade. People were coming to look.
Well, isn't it usual to sell these things at auction? To turn them over to a dealer?
Oh, Dennis did things his own way. He wanted to be sure that the buyer would be someone who could appreciate the meaning of the collection.
Then Dennis was home all day.
Yes. He was expecting buyers. At about, 3. I went out for a walk, and I ran into Mr. Powers here. We stopped for a drink, and then decided to go home. Pick up Dennis for dinner, the theater.
You came home. Now, you remember seeing the collection on his desk?
Yes, I'm sure I did. It would have to be there, because if he'd already sold it, he'd have said so.
Now, you went into the other room to look at the painting, and you were there for 10 minutes. Now, during these 10 minutes, someone came in. How would that person enter?
The only way is through the front door.
Well, he'd have to ring a bell. The door locks automatically, and there's no sign of forced entry. You didn't hear a bell?
No. Well, you see, he had his music going. It was very loud.
And this same someone then shoots your husband. You didn't hear a shot?
No.
And you didn't either, Mr. Powers?
No. As she said, the music was going full blast in the next room.
Well, thank you, Mrs. Holland.
Is that all?
Yes, that's all.
Lieutenant Savage. Dennis Holland was my closest friend. He was also a fine human being. His murderer must not go unpunished.
We'll do what we can. Tom, Eddie, got your pictures? You ready? All right, let's leave. Oh, goodbye, Mrs. Holland, Mr. Powers. Oh, don't bother. We can let ourselves out.
Rita, we got away with this. This detective bought the story. I could tell he bought the story.
Because we made it easy for him. A simple story. No frills. He had the coins on the desk. We were in the next room. Someone comes in to buy, kills him. He's got the music going. We don't hear a thing. We come back. It's all over.
Beautiful.
And do you want to know why? It's a good story because it's built on a platform of facts. Each one can be readily verified. First, Dennis did own the Tacitus collection. Second, he did want to sell it. He'd taken out ads. Third, he did bring it home from the vault. The clerk would remember. Fourth, people were coming in and out all day. Fifth, I said we went into the living room to look at a new Faraday painting. Oh, there is a new Faraday painting. Sixth, we said we couldn't hear anything because the music was so loud. Oh, the neighbors will be glad to tell the police how constantly they complained about that loud music.
Wait a minute.
What?
Wait. Good Lord.
What is it?
Should we be talking like this?
Like what?
Should we be saying what we're saying? It just occurs to me there were 2 or 3 detectives poking about the place while Lieutenant Savage was talking to us. What were they doing?
Well, they were taking pictures, looking for fingerprints and, well, anything that might serve as a clue.
That's what they'd like us to think they were doing. How do you know they weren't planting secret microphones?
Whatever for?
To record this very conversation.
Oh, well, if they did it, they did it.
Then you admit they did it.
Oh, come on, Walter. It's so far-fetched.
Is anything far-fetched today? Look, a man is murdered. The police automatically suspect his wife and his friend.
Not when there's a $100,000 robbery.
The robbery story is our story.
Now, look, we have a lot to do. First, hide the gun and the coins up on the farm. Second, like a true and loyal friend, make the funeral arrangements, will you? But before you do that, take me home to my mother's, and then you can return to your place, and I'll call you.
What's this music? How? Where's this music coming from?
From a record player.
A record player? But I don't have a record player.
I bought you one.
You bought... Dennis. Yes.
Dennis.
But you're dead. You have to be dead, Dennis. You're dead, and yet you're...
Just standing here.
That's a pretty good declarative sentence, isn't it? You're dead, and you're standing here. It consists of two independent clauses, and you would think that one negates the other. Well, grammar is grammar, and murder is murder. But surely in this case, something has to give. Give me a few minutes of breathing space, and I shall return shortly with Act Two. The basic drawback of being dead is that it lasts forever. This bit of wisdom was uttered by an anonymous character in a forgotten novel by a completely undistinguished writer named T. Presley McClellan. However, it does seem to have captured what was always considered a fundamental human truth. Are we about to discover a new vision? At 5:15 p.m., Mr. Walter Powers shoots and kills his best friend, Mr. Dennis Holland. At 9 p.m. that same evening, Mr. Walter Powers returns to his apartment, and who is sitting there listening to a Beethoven symphony? Why, Mr. Dennis Holland.
Dennis, you...
I'm here. Start with that.
So you're dead.
Well, who knows that better than you, Walter? You killed me.
But you're here.
Obviously.
But you can't be here. If I killed you...
Unless you're imagining it.
Yes. Yes, that's it. It's all in my imagination.
If it's your imagination, how do you account for the music?
I can't account for it. Turn the damn thing off.
If you say so, Walter. But still, you must account for it. You know you don't own a record player. Did you subconsciously go out and buy one?
Why would I buy one?
Because you're now in the hands of your conscience. Remorse.
What I did, I would do again. It's just that I have to expect a few bad moments. I think I see you.
But you do see me. I'm here. The record player proves it. If I'm just a creature of your guilty imagination, then how do you account for the player? And maybe you needed it to help the illusion, eh? But the fact is, it's here. How did it get here?
Well, I must have gone out and bought it myself.
When? You spent the afternoon with Rita. You killed me at exactly 14 minutes after 5. You were at the apartment with the police and one thing or another till 8. Then you had to take Rita to her mother's, and here you are at 9 o'clock. With every minute accounted for.
Yeah, but still,
No, Walter. The record player is here because I brought it. And I brought it as a gift.
A gift?
I owe you a present.
For what?
For killing me.
What are you saying?
If you hadn't done it, I'd have had to do it myself. And I just wouldn't be able to summon the courage. So, let me begin by thanking you.
Yeah, I don't understand.
I was very sick, Walter. The doctor said I'd be lucky to live a year.
Oh, I didn't know.
Well, I just found out. Lucky to have a year. And then he said in a few weeks there might be some very intense pain.
Then you would have...
Died, yes. I would have died anyway. But in terrible agony. That's one reason I thank you.
One reason?
Well, the other is I'm broke.
You were broke?
Hostage, cleaned out, washed up. Why do you think I was selling the Tacitus collection?
I don't know. I thought you were bored with it.
Oh, never. It had to go to meet my debts. In about 4 or 5 months, the truth about my financial juggling would come out. I'd be disgraced. And there I'd be, deathly ill, stone broke, and under indictment. You saved me from that, Walter. I thank you. That's what I came back to tell you.
But the dead cannot come back.
You know, I used to think that myself. But the dead do come back all the time. It's just that so many of the living are too blind, too insensitive to see them, to feel them, to hear them.
I hear you. I see you so clearly. But it has to be my imagination.
I'll turn this on. Listen. That's not your imagination. I want you to develop a taste for it, Walter. You'll thank me.
What's going to happen?
I'll go back where I belong.
Where you belong?
I don't belong here. I just have some unfinished business, that's all.
Unfinished business?
I have to take care of you.
Me?
You're my best friend. Look at what you did for me.
But I murdered you. I murdered you in cold blood. You had that look in your eyes just before I pulled the trigger. Do you think I'll ever forget that look?
Oh, you were always so melodramatic, Walter.
As I fired, there was a brilliant flash.
Oh, you're telling me. I thought I'd go blind.
For a second, your eyes became very bright, and then they started to become darker and darker as the light in them flickered and slowly faded. Then all the light went out of them.
I was dead, yes. That's exactly what it feels like. All the light goes out of you, and you're lost in a dark void.
I'm sorry, Dennis.
Oh, you're not to blame. She put you up to it. I know she did. She knows how to drive a man wild. Well, she'll grow tired of you. And after a while, you'll sense it in her eyes. Her restless eyes. Already, she's planning for your successor.
Now, wait a minute, Dennis.
Unconsciously. After all, she hasn't even met him yet. But she will. One day. And then she'll be prepared.
What are you driving at?
What did you do with the gun and the coins?
I hid them.
Why didn't you destroy them?
Because she said to hide them.
Hide them? Hide them where?
Up at the farm.
What for? So she can have that gun handy in case she'll need it?
Why would she need it?
Well, she needed a gun for me, didn't she?
Are you saying...
Oh, she may not use it to shoot you. She'll bring that gun to the police.
The police?
Do you know what she'll say?
Come on, Dennis. What can she say? She's in it up to her neck.
Which is why she wants to get out.
But what can she say?
She is such a resourceful, inventive, creative woman. Can't you imagine what she could say? Think, Walter. Think.
Listen to me, Lieutenant. He did it. Walter Powers did it.
Are you accusing Walter Powers, Mrs. Holland?
Protect me. Don't let him kill me. He's insane. Walter's insane. I'll tell you everything. We came back to the apartment. Walter hated Dennis. He shot Dennis. Shot him in cold blood.
Just a minute, please, Mrs. Holland.
Walter wanted those coins. That part of the collection. He shot Dennis, and he forced me to go along with the story, or else he'd kill me. You don't know what he's like.
Mrs. Holland, have you got any sort of proof?
Proof? I know where he hid the coins. And the gun.
Could she play a scene like that? Is Rita capable of it, Walter?
But she loves me.
Oh, she also loved me. It comes and goes with her. Why cling to a dying tree? Why treasure what can no longer blossom?
Those words. Those words.
How would I know those words? Oh, foolish Walter. Didn't she also speak them to me one day? She whispered them on a sailboat. We were running before a freshening breeze. Her long, honey-colored hair was flying straight back in the wind. A wind that also held her shirt taut against that beautiful curving line of her body. She can make you believe anything in a moment like that. Tell me, where and when did she whisper those words to you?
That can't be real. You can't be real.
Listen to the music again, Walter. Only I could have brought it here. It proves this is real. It proves I'm here to help you. Here to save you.
Save me from what? From her? Is that it?
Yes.
Because she'll want to get rid of me one day?
Right.
No, there's something you forget. Sure, there was another guy before you, and she ditched him for you, and she got rid of you for me. And you say my turn's coming up.
Exactly.
Well, maybe it isn't. Maybe there's something you can't face up to. Maybe you and how many other guys before you simply weren't man enough for her.
Ah, ha, ha, ha. Mr. Macho. All right, let's assume that's true.
Then your whole theory flies out the window.
Only to walk in again through the door. That little scene in the police station.
What little scene? You mean that imaginary little episode?
It will have to take place, you know.
Why? Because you say so?
Because logic demands it.
What logic?
The logic of reality. A man is shot to death. In the house at the time are his wife and his best friend. Now, what the investigating detective asks himself at the very beginning is, are these two having an affair? I would say he's convinced they are.
Why?
Because he's trained. His experience teaches him to look for those things.
But how can he tell?
People in love give themselves away in any one of an infinite number of little things, Walter. A glance, a gesture, a smile, a frown, who knows? And so we begin with your Lieutenant Savage. You think he's a dull, plodding policeman? Don't sell him short. Lieutenant Savage, what do you think he's doing right now?
Well, how would I know?
You can picture it. He's in his office, at his desk.
Lieutenant Savage. Oh, yes, Inspector, I'm doing the report right now. Well, Dennis Holland had these coins worth about 100,000. A crook could have come in, killed them, and grabbed them. So we have to run a net among dealers, collectors, and so forth. On the other hand, we got the wife and the best friend. Now, they're in the next room while a .38 caliber revolver goes off. And they claim they didn't hear a thing. Well, that's what they say. I think I get a little bit of a click there. Well, I want to give it a play. Yeah, I'll get right on it.
And he's on it this very minute. What'll he discover, Walter?
What'll he discover? Nothing.
Are you trying to tell me there was nothing?
We were very discreet.
Discreet?
Nobody knows about us.
Nobody? Let's check that out. We are now in the area of routine. Basic police routine. The police are experts when it comes to routine. And if it's a crime that can be solved by the use of routine, the police crack it every time.
I don't know what you're talking
Or
about.
you wish you didn't know what I was talking about. Tomorrow morning, Lieutenant Savage is going to ring Rita's doorbell. And do you know what he's going to ask her?
How could I know?
Well, it's a question he couldn't ask her this afternoon. She was too upset. But it's a question both you and she can very well expect.
What is the question?
Well, you should know. It's the question that marks the beginning of the routine.
The beginning of the routine, the end of which leads to a lifetime in a cell or just a fleeting moment on a scaffold. Neither is a prospect which actually pleases. And what is this question that can give birth to all the woes and troubles that threaten to engulf Walter Powers? Not to mention Rita Holland. Well, we'll give birth to Act 3 shortly. Whoever it was that said, "We are a world of strangers, we see each other dimly as flickering shadows in a darkened room," may have had something. What do we really know about the next fellow? Walter Powers and Dennis Holland were lifelong friends. And yet, did Walter know he'd be doing Dennis a favor by killing him? What question is Lieutenant Savage going to ask?
Can't you picture it? He will ring the bell. Rita will answer the door. He will apologize for disturbing her. He will say,
I just have a few questions, Mrs. Holland.
Yes?
Now, you said you were at home with your husband till 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon.
3 o'clock. Yes, that's about right.
And then you went out for a walk.
Yes.
And then you said, now I don't remember whether you said you met Mr. Powers or you ran into Mr. Powers.
Oh, well, it wasn't a set appointment or anything. It's just that's the way it would happen every day.
I see. Now, you said you went in for a drink.
Yes, we generally would.
Where?
Where do we go for a drink?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, that little place just off the square. Miletti's.
I see. Miletti's.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you very much.
Lieutenant.
Yes, Mrs. Holland?
Is that important?
It's just routine.
Routine. That's the first routine question. Now, Walter, what do you suppose will be the second?
I don't know.
Or where do you suppose he's going to ask it? Miletti's, of course. Miletti's.
Miletti's?
You would sit at the piano bar, wouldn't you?
Yes.
And Jerry, the piano player, knew you, didn't
he? Yes.
What's he going to tell Lieutenant Savage?
How would I know?
Now, you know. This is a murder case. Jerry's not about to lie to a cop. Jerry's going to tell Lieutenant Savage exactly what he saw. And you know what he saw.
Well, Lieutenant, they'd come in most every afternoon for a happy hour, you know.
What would they do?
What would they do?
Mm-hmm.
Well, they'd have a couple of drinks and listen to me play the piano. What were they supposed to do, huh?
Did they hold hands? Well, did you ever see them hold hands? Now, that's a direct question.
Yeah.
How often? Every time they were here alone?
Well, I don't know. I don't count.
But they did hold hands.
Oh, yeah. It don't have to mean anything. It could just be friendly.
Did he ever put his arm around her?
Yeah, he might have. Once or twice.
Uh-huh. They ever kiss?
Maybe. Once or twice.
All right, Jerry. That's good enough. I'll let you off the hook. Now.
Now. That's where the routine pauses, gathers momentum, and moves ahead. So, what do you suppose Lieutenant Savage is going to do now? He knows that you and Rita are having an affair.
He has no proof.
Oh, he knows it in his bones, Walter. He has the building blocks. All he has to do is put them in place. So, he's going to ask questions. Many questions of many people. Think of all the people who knew about or suspected that you and Rita were having an affair. Think in particular of Millicent Weber.
Millicent?
The name drains all the color from your face. And rightly so. Now, when in the course of his routine investigation, Lieutenant Savage talks to Millicent Weber, what do you suppose she's going to tell him? Would I love to be there to hear it? But you know perfectly well just exactly what she'll say.
I would rather not discuss Walter Powers, Lieutenant.
Mrs. Weber, this is a murder investigation.
And what you want to know from me is, was there anything between Walter and Rita Holland?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, let me save us both some time. I read the story in the paper about poor Dennis's murder, how a robber shot him. I don't believe a word of it.
You don't?
No. And you don't either. Walter and Rita were having an affair.
And you would testify to this in court?
No. That's only because my testimony would be prejudicial. You see, I have reason to detest Walter Powers.
May I ask the reason?
He was engaged to my youngest sister. He broke it off to run around with that married woman. Doris took it very hard. I tried to tell her she was better off out of it, but she was a very romantic child. She was at the beach last summer. There was an accident. She drowned. I think she did it deliberately. That's all I can tell you.
Do you know of any way we could prove Rita Holland and Walter Powers were having an affair?
No. Wait. Of course I do. The Riverview Motel. I wanted to expose him, so I had him shadowed. The detective reported that Walter and Rita had spent several nights there. I presented the evidence to Doris.
Yes?
That was the end of things between them. But it was also the beginning of the end of everything for Doris.
The Riverview Motel. Thank you, Mrs. Weber.
The Riverview Motel, Walter. That's what Millicent will tell him. And how many desk clerks, chambermaids, and cocktail waitresses will remember the two of you together there?
What are you trying to convince me of?
Well, that you are getting closer and closer to that little scene in the police station where she sells you down the river.
You don't know how much she really loves me. She would never do that.
Well, she may have no choice, Walter. The routine. It's become a juggernaut. It threatens to ride right over her. Now, Lieutenant Savage is going to go back to her. Now, Lieutenant Savage is armed. He's ready. And you can just picture what he's going to say to her.
You're crazy.
You mean you can't picture it, Walter? You mean he isn't going to ask her?
Mrs. Holland, are you having an affair with Walter Powers?
Am I... What?
Shall I repeat the question?
How dare you? But you have no right to ask such an insulting, slanderous question.
Mrs. Holland, if I were to go to the Riverview Motel...
Riverview Motel?
Would I find witnesses among the personnel who could testify that you and Mr. Powers engaged a room there quite often? Would I?
Lieutenant, listen to me. He did it. Walter Powers. He did it.
So you see, Walter, the scene. We are ready for the scene. You don't believe it?
I don't believe any of this. I can't. I'm going crazy. I have this hallucination that you're here, that a dead man is talking to me, that a man I killed is here in this room talking to me.
Ah, if only it were an hallucination.
All of this is unreal. All of this is fear and phantom. All Rita and I must do is not lose our heads.
She has to sell you down the river, Walter.
No. You're not real. All I have to do is shut you out of my mind.
I'm real, Walter. It's a reality you can't understand. Yes. In this room, however, there is a reality that you can understand. It takes up room. You can stub your toe against it. You can touch it. Turn the switch on, you can hear it. The record player, Walter. I brought you the record player. You left the house at 3 this afternoon. It wasn't here, was it?
No.
Well, I keep telling you, I brought it as a gift so that you would believe me.
But
It's the finest you can buy, Walter, exactly like the one I have, or I had in my house. You see? Look at it. Listen to it. Only I could have brought it, yes? Yes. Place yourself in my hands. I'm the only one who can help you, really. She mustn't play that scene in the police station. She's capable of it, isn't she? Isn't she?
yes.
One way or another, one day or another, you have to be killed. Just as I had to be killed. Kill her first.
Well, no.
You have to.
But that'll surely... I mean, the police... I'll be arrested for murder.
No, you won't.
What do you mean, I won't?
Walter, I'm dead. Which means I see things. Kill her. You won't be caught. Right now, she's asleep, all alone, at her mother's house. Go there quietly. Kill her quietly. No one will know. Kill her. You'll get away with it. Trust me. Believe me.
Believe you?
Isn't this music proof that you can believe me?
Yes. Yes.
What are you doing here? Oh, no.
hope you got rid of the knife.
I threw it off the bridge.
Good. No one will ever find it.
What happens now?
Nothing. The police probe and pry and poke around. But proof? None at all. Sit tight.
Sit tight.
Sit tight and enjoy the music.
Who could that be?
Why don't you answer it?
Oh, hey, this is a break. I'm glad you're home.
Well, who are you?
Well, who do you think I am? I'm glad you're enjoying the set. Maybe you want to buy one, huh? Hey, maybe that's not such a bad way to advertise.
What are you talking about?
This dame wanted to give her husband a surprise birthday present in apartment 4E. She bought him this here record player.
What are you saying?
Only that stupid salesman at the store wrote down 3E on a ticket instead. The super let me in here earlier.
No, you're making a mistake.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I made a mistake.
This record player, it's a gift from Dennis.
Oh, look there. Leave me explain it again.
Dennis, tell him.
You see, this woman calls me up.
Dennis.
She's having a fit. Where's that record player? I paid for that record player.
Dennis.
I said, lady, I delivered that record player. I installed it in apartment 3E, like the ticket said.
Dennis, why don't you tell him?
3E, she yells. It's 4E.
Please, tell him, Dennis.
So, if you don't mind, I'll just have to unhook this.
No, what are you doing?
What am I doing?
That's mine.
Well, buddy, I just explained.
Dennis gave it to me.
Are you nuts?
Dennis told me it would be all right.
Look, do I have to get a cop?
Dennis said nothing could happen to me. Even after you killed her, he said nothing can happen to you. Dennis knows. No, you know how Dennis knows? Well, go ahead, ask me.
How does Dennis know?
Because Dennis is dead.
Oh, yeah, I see. I see. Well, look, I must have made a mistake.
Yeah, of course you did, yes. It was Dennis who brought me this wonderful record player.
Oh, sure, of course he did, pal. Yeah, sure. Why don't you just, excuse me. Excuse me.
The end of the story? It writes itself. That poor, frightened sound technician. Can't you see him hailing a police cruiser or making a frantic call from the nearest phone booth? Can't you see the police arrive and take our friend Walter into custody? And you know perfectly well that poor Walter has had it one way or another. It's probably a cell in an asylum for the rest of his life. If he ever recovers, it'll be a cell in a prison. Which would you choose? Choose neither. I'll be back shortly. Can the dead, do the dead ever come back? Of course they do. All the time. They come back in what we do, in what we say, and even in what we are. They are gone from our sight. Their voices are still. And we see them and hear them so clearly sometimes. Who was it that said, to be remembered is to live forever?
Our cast included Ralph Bell, Robert Dryden, Evie Juster, and Sam Gray. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown.
My dear, I have to admit that was an excellent idea. Oh, why, every sip is so comforting, so cherished. I don't know about you, but I really needed this. To have a moment to reflect, a moment to appreciate. Well, I'm glad you're here to do it too. I suppose at the end of the day, we all have our own Christmas story.
The Mutual Broadcasting System presents The Mysterious Traveler. Written, produced, and directed by Robert A. Arthur and David Cogan, and starring two of radio's foremost personalities, Leon Janney and Ann Shepard, in Christmas Story.
This is the Mysterious Traveler, inviting you to join me on another journey into the realm of the strange and the terrifying. I hope you will enjoy the trip, that it will thrill you a little and chill you a little. So settle back, get a good grip on your nerves, and be comfortable, if you can, as we hear the tale of an enterprising young man. It's the drama I call Christmas Story.
The name is Steve Farrell, and I've just gotten through playing Santa Claus. Yeah, you're looking at a guy who really played it to the hilt. It all started last month in Seattle. I was out of a job and down to my last few bucks. I was looking through the morning paper when I noticed this small ad in the personal column. Driving to New York, November 15th. Man wanted to assist in driving. Free transportation. Paul Harris, Hotel Royal. Well, I'd always wanted to see New York, and this was as good as any way of getting there, so I went up to this Hotel Royal to see this guy, Harris. Mr. Harris?
Yes?
My name's Farrell, Steve Farrell. I read your ad in the morning paper.
Oh, yes. Won't you come in?
Thank you. If you haven't already found someone to help you drive to New York, I'd like to offer my services.
Well, as a matter of fact, I haven't. Can you leave for New York a day after tomorrow?
Sure, anytime.
Well, good. Then why not come around at 9 in the morning and we'll get off to an early start?
Okay, Mr. Harris, 9 it is. Let me know when you're tired driving, Mr. Harris, and I'll take over.
Thanks, I will. Why not call me Paul, huh?
Okay. Steve is my first name. Lewiston, 30 miles.
Lewiston, that's Idaho, isn't it?
Yeah, we're just crossing the state line into Idaho.
Oh, this is all new to me. I was born and raised in Alaska. This is my first trip to the States.
Well, you're going to see a lot of scenery between here and New York.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it.
Life must have been pretty rugged in Alaska.
Oh, it was. My parents were homesteaders. I never saw a city until a week ago when I arrived in Seattle.
How come you're going to New York?
Well, my parents died last year, and my grandfather, whom I've never seen, wrote asking me to come visit him.
You never seen him, huh?
No. No, there was some sort of squabble between my parents and my grandfather before I was born, and they went to Alaska. And in all the years since then, my grandfather never wrote to them.
Sounds like a stubborn guy.
Yeah, he sure does. What are you going to New York for?
Oh, mainly to look for a job. And I've always wanted to see the big city.
So have I. Do you mind taking over now, Steve? My eyes are getting tired.
Be glad to. Just pull over to the side of the road. It's a long way from Seattle to New York. And there wasn't a radio in the car, so we just talked. And mostly we talked about Paul, his life in Alaska, his parents, his grandfather. By the time we hit Columbus, Ohio, there wasn't a thing I didn't know about the guy. And from what he told me, his grandfather was loaded. And even more, he was the old man's only relative. It was obvious the kid was walking into a fortune. Yeah, some guys had all the luck.
So these are the Allegheny Mountains. Huh?
Yeah. You better take it easy, Paul. The road's a little slippery.
Okay. How much further to New York?
250 miles. It's getting dark. You better stop for the night at the next tourist court.
All right. Oh, we should be able to make New York by tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah, easy.
What are you going to do when we get there, Steve?
Oh, start hunting for a job.
Look, Steve, why don't you come to my grandfather's house with me? I'm sure he won't mind putting you up for a few nights.
Oh, thanks, kid, but don't worry about me. I'll be all right.
Hi, Steve. I don't want to lose track of you. I thought we were friends.
Sure we are. As soon as I get located, I'll let you know where I am.
You know, I thought this being your first visit to New York and mine, we might see the town together. You know, the Statue of Liberty, the
Statue
Empire.
of Liberty. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, while we're the same age, I'm afraid I haven't been around very much. I guess it's like you said, I'm strictly from the woods.
Just 1 year in New York and you'll be hep to everything. Your eyes bothering you?
Yeah, a little.
You better let me take over when you get to the bottom of this mountain.
Okay.
You know, you ought to see an eye doctor. Your eyes seem to get tired awful quick.
Well, the truth of the matter
Hey,
is...
look out, kid. We're starting to skid. No, don't jam on the brakes. That only makes it worse. Now, reverse your wheel.
I have. Steve, we're skidding off the road toward the mountain. Give me that wheel and do as I say. We're out of control. We're going over.
When I regained consciousness, I was lying a few feet from the car. We'd rolled 300 feet down the side of the mountain, and the car was completely wrecked. I crawled to my feet and felt for broken bones. Other than a bad gash on my head and a mass of bruises, I was okay. I limped the few feet to the overturned car and looked in. Paul was still behind the wheel. Even before I reached for his pulse, I had a feeling he was dead. Paul's luck had run out. He'd never see all that dough that was waiting for him in New York. Yeah, it was then that it came to me. I hadn't wished the guy dead, but now that he was, and nobody in the States knew Paul or what he looked like, and on the other hand, I knew everything about him. Well, it was a gamble, all right, but there was a fortune in the kitty. I went to work switching our clothes and all identification. Just as I finished, a state police patrol car came along the mountain road and spotted the wreck. They took me to headquarters, where I made a complete statement. A couple of hours later, I grabbed a train for New York.
Paul, I'm George Marlowe, your grandfather's attorney.
How do you do, Mr. Marlowe?
The Pennsylvania State Police informed me of the dreadful accident you had. I understand a man who was with you was killed.
Yes, a fellow by the name of Steve Farrell. I met him in Seattle. He assisted me with the driving.
Too bad, but thank heavens it wasn't you. It would have been your grandfather's death blow.
How is he?
Weak, very weak, but eagerly waiting to see you. All right, come along.
Yes, sir.
How's that gash on your head?
Oh, not too bad. It was treated by a doctor at the state police headquarters.
Look, you can only spend a few minutes with your grandfather, and excitement must be avoided by all means.
I understand.
And here we are. How is he, Joan?
He's much better this afternoon.
Good. Joan, this is Paul Harris. Paul Joan Dietrich, your grandfather's nurse.
How do you do?
Hello.
Paul. Is that you, Paul?
Yes, sir.
Come over here where I can see you.
Yes, grandfather.
So, you're Paul, my grandson.
Yes, sir.
Sit down by my bed. Let me look at you.
All right, grandfather.
You don't look like your mother. Must take after your father's side of the family.
Yes, I do.
That bandage. What happened, Paul?
Well, I was in an accident, but it's nothing, just a scratch.
You're sure?
Yes, of course.
I suppose you're wondering why I sent for you after all these years. Cutting off your mother, father.
Does it matter now? The main thing is, I'm here.
You know, lying here for months, I've had a great deal of time to think things over. I was wrong, Paul. Your mother, she had a perfect right to marry anyone she wished. It was only my stubbornness that prevented the reconciliation.
We all make mistakes.
Yes, but 30 years of not seeing my own flesh and blood. It's been lonely, Paul. So lonely. And all my fault.
But you're not alone anymore. I'm here.
Yes, Paul, yes. What little time I have left, we must spend together.
I think that's enough for now, Mr. Marshall. Paul can come and see you later, after your nap.
Just a few more minutes, Leon.
After your nap.
Oh, she's a wonderful girl, Paul. But a tyrant. Come see me as soon as I'm awake.
All right, Grandfather.
Now let me fix your pillows for you.
Just your being here seems to have helped him, Paul.
What do the doctors say, Mr. Marlowe?
Week, month, several months at the outside.
That bad, huh?
Yes. Well, you must be tired after your trip. I had your suitcase taken to your room. Do you have any other luggage on the way?
There's a small trunk coming, but it won't be here for weeks.
If you need any money, just let me know. Your grandfather's placed a considerable sum at your disposal.
Thanks. But I still have $2,000 left of the $5,000 he sent me.
Very well, Paul. Remember, if there's anything at all you want, just let me know.
Yeah, I was in. There was no question that I'd passed as Paul Harris. And why not? I had all the answers, and I was playing it careful. I walked through room after room of that Fifth Avenue mansion, knowing that within a matter of months it would be mine. In the weeks that followed, not a day passed, and I didn't spend a few hours with the old man. He liked me, I could see that. And the funny thing is, I liked him, too. During our little chats, there were times I felt I was his grandson. And sitting in at these little sessions, not saying much, just watching with those gray eyes of hers was Joan Dietrich. She was one lovely dish. And I could feel things building between us. Whenever she got an evening off, we went out together. Having a good time?
Wonderful. I love dancing. Why, Mr. Harris, what are we doing out here on the terrace? The music's in the air.
Too many people in there. You know, if you don't make a pass at me soon, I'm going to get discouraged.
Ours is a short acquaintance. 3 weeks.
What's the time got to do with it? The day I walked into my grandfather's room, first saw you, you knew this moment would come.
Oh, darling.
I feel the same way, baby. So I was flying. Love me?
You know I do.
And why the tears?
Oh, I do love you. And I want to believe in you, but I'm so confused. So confused.
About what? Go on. I want to hear.
Are you really Paul Harris?
What makes you ask that?
In your talks with Mr. Marshall, several things you said seemed strange.
Such as?
Well, your grandfather spoke of a restaurant in San Francisco, and you said you knew it. Yet if you are Paul Harris, how could you not? Paul Harris has never been to San Francisco.
I might have taken in San Francisco on the way to New York, you know. What else bothers you?
You mentioned the television show you'd seen 6 months ago. There is no television in Alaska. If you're Paul Harris, how could you have seen it?
People up in Alaska see kinescopes of television shows, baby. They're shown like movies.
Darling, just tell me I'm wrong. That's all I want to hear.
I wish I could tell you I'm Paul Harris. But I'm not.
You're not?
No. The name is Farrell. Steve Farrell.
Steve Farrell? Wasn't that the fellow that was killed in that... It was Paul Harris who was killed. You changed identity.
Yes.
Oh, how could you? How could you?
I was tired of being broke, of going from one lousy job to another. I saw a chance to grab a fortune and took it. What are you going to do?
I should go to the police. I can't. Mr. Marshall thinks you're his grandson. He's extremely fond of you. If the truth were to come out, it would kill him.
Is that the only reason you can't go to the police?
Oh, Steve, what are we going to do?
Nothing.
Nothing.
That's right. I'm going on being Paul Harris until the old man dies. Then I'm taking the estate.
You can't, Steve. You can't.
Why not? While the old man's alive, I'm making him happy. If I get his estate when he dies, who loses by it? It isn't as though he has other relatives. Why shouldn't I get it?
No, it's wrong, Steve. It's wrong.
It's wrong only if you're caught, baby. Only if you're caught. Hello, baby. What you doing up here on the roof?
Just getting a little fresh air while Mr. Marshall sleeps.
How is he?
He can't last more than a few days.
Who you crying for? The old man? Or me?
Both of you. Oh, Steve, ever since the other night when you told me, I haven't been able to think of anything else. It's wrong, Steve. It's so wrong.
Who am I hurting if I get the estate? I deserve it if anyone does. At least I'm making the old man happy in his last hours.
What if you're caught? Do you realize they'd send you to prison?
That's the chances you take, baby. Besides, who's going to get wise to me?
There's Mr. Marlowe, and he's nobody's fool. Just one little slip, Steve, and he'll be on to you.
Marlowe's a sharp citizen, all right, but I don't intend to make that one slip. Oh.
Someone's coming up onto the roof.
Hello, you two. Thought I'd find you up here.
Hello.
How are you, Mr. Marlowe?
Right well, thank you. I understand Mr. Marshall's asleep.
Yes, I left Mrs. Walker to look after him. He should be waking up soon.
Maybe we better go down. My grandfather had... Oh!
What's the matter?
Something in your eye, Paul?
Yes, it's a cinder.
Oh, left eye, huh?
Yes.
Well, stop rubbing it. Put your handkerchief over it.
Yeah.
That's it.
It stings like the devil.
Go on over and sit on the chair. And I'll try to take it out for you.
You want me to assist you to the chair?
No, I can still walk.
Now sit down and tilt your head back. That's it. Take the handkerchief away. Oh, I see it. Hold still. There. I got it.
Thanks, John.
I think we'd better go down now.
Yeah, okay.
You coming, Mr. Marlowe?
What? Oh, yes. I'm coming.
Mrs. Walker said that Mr. Marshall was asleep and she looked in on him a few minutes ago.
Seems he's still sleeping.
Perhaps we'd better leave and wait until he wakens.
No. I'm going to wake him. It's time for his medicine. Mr. Marshall? Mr. Marshall? Time for your medicine. Mr. Marshall?
What is it, Joan?
There's no pulse.
Are you sure?
Yes. He's dead.
Well, at least the end came peacefully. He died in his sleep.
Joan took the old man's death hard, and I felt pretty upset myself, even with all that dough waiting. As for Marlowe, he was his usual efficient self, looking after all the details of the funeral. Maybe it was the tension I was under, but Marlowe seemed changed to me. He wasn't quite so friendly. And sometimes I turned to find him watching me, giving me the cold eye. I couldn't be sure whether it was my imagination or not. After we got back from the funeral, I was in my room when there was a knock on the door. Come in. Oh, hello, Joan. Come in.
Mr. Marlowe's downstairs in the library. Wants to see you.
Close the door.
Anything wrong?
Plenty.
Whose trunk is that you're going through?
Paul's. It arrived this morning while we were at the funeral.
Steve, what's wrong?
I've just been going through some of Paul's personal papers. I knew, of course, that he was 4F in the draft, but I never knew why.
What are you trying to tell me?
Paul was 4F in the draft because he was blind in the right eye.
Blind in the right eye?
Yes. That's why I've been getting the cold shoulder from Marlowe these past 3 days, ever since the afternoon we were on the roof.
I don't understand.
Somehow Marlowe knew that Paul was blind in the right eye, and when I got that cinder in my left eye, I covered it with my handkerchief. You told me to walk across the roof to the chair, sit down.
Oh, yes, I remember.
At that point, Marlowe offered to lead me to the chair.
Knowing you were blind in the right eye and had your left eye covered with a handkerchief.
Yes. When I walked over to the chair without hesitation, that must have started him thinking.
Oh, Steve.
Now, don't get panicky, baby. Marlowe can't be sure he's right. At the moment, he's just suspicious.
But if he really investigates...
I've got to kill the suspicion in his mind. Stop him from doing any checking.
But how?
I don't know yet. But come on, he's waiting for us in the library. Sorry to have kept you waiting, Mr. Marlowe.
That's quite all right.
If you'll excuse me, I'll go.
Joan, don't go. No reason why you shouldn't hear what I have to say. Tomorrow, Christmas Day, I'll officially read Mr. Marshall's will. However, I don't think I'm violating a trust in telling you the contents of the will. 2 weeks ago, Mr. Marshall had me draw up a new will, leaving his entire estate to you, Paul.
I see.
He was quite taken by you, felt that you were a credit to his name. Why are you crying, Joan?
Nothing.
As administrator of Mr. Marshall's will, it is my duty to see to it that the heirs, or heir, receive their just inheritances. This duty I shall fulfill.
I understand.
I am responsible under law for the awarding of the huge estate left by Mr. Marshall. I shall have to... Is your eye troubling you? You've been doing nothing but rubbing it since you came into this room.
Sorry, Mr. Marlowe. As you know, I'm blind in my right eye, and now and then my left eye feels quite strained, particularly at a time like this. My grandfather's death, the funeral. You understand?
Why, yes. Yes, of course.
You were saying?
What? Oh, well, it's not important at the moment. I'll be here tomorrow at 3 for the reading of the will.
See to it that all the servants are here.
Very well. Good night, Joan. Paul?
Good night, Mr. Marlowe.
Good night.
Steve, he's confused. That business of the eye, he doesn't know what to think now.
Yeah, it stopped him for the moment.
But only for a moment.
Hard to tell. But I've got to do something once and for all to convince him I'm Paul Harris. No, I didn't get to sleep that night. I just tossed and turned, trying to come up with an angle that would kill Marlowe's suspicions. Maybe that business of rubbing my eyes had satisfied him, but I had to make sure. It was a difference between being handed a fortune and a prison sentence. This afternoon at 3 o'clock, the servants, Joan, Marlowe, and myself gathered in the library. The whole thing was over in an hour. The servants all congratulated me and left the library, leaving only the 3 of us there.
I should like to offer a toast to Mr. Marshall's memory, if you'll permit me.
Of course.
This was his favorite sherry. Joan?
Thank you.
Paul?
Thanks.
Here's to Peter Marshall, a man who lived honorably, died honorably. May his heir be worthy of him.
As the 3 of us raised our glasses to our lips and drank, I could see Marlowe watching me over the brim of his glass with those cold blue eyes of his. We set down our glasses, and I turned to give Joan a cigarette. Out of the corner of my eye, I saw Marlowe pick up one of the 3 wine glasses. Suddenly, I realized it was my glass he picked up. He held it casually, almost as if he didn't know he was holding it. In that moment, I was going nuts, trying to guess whether he was satisfied that I was Paul Harris or he was still suspicious and going after me. My fingerprints were on that glass, and the Army had a copy of those prints in Washington. This was it. Either I play nice and go for the fortune or throw in my hand. Suddenly, I felt Joan's hand in mine. Say, Mr. Marlowe.
Yes?
You say this will, leaving me my grandfather's estate, is a new one.
Yes, I drew it up only 2 weeks ago.
What was the old will like?
Well, under the old will, your grandfather's estate went to charity.
I thought as much. Mr. Marlowe, Joan and I have been talking things over. I don't want the estate. I want it all to go to charity, as originally intended.
Me, I seem to have dropped my glass. You realize, of course, what you would be giving up.
I never really had it, Mr. Marlowe, so I hardly think I'll miss it. Joan and I'll get along, won't we, baby?
Oh, yes.
Well, Paul, is that your considered decision?
It is.
It's a gesture worthy of Peter Marshall's grandson.
Yes, and that little gesture did it. Any guy who gives up a $2 million estate can hardly be called an imposter, can he? No, sir. It's Christmas, and I've just played Santa Claus to the tune of $2 million. The thing I keep wondering about is what would have happened if I hadn't given up the estate? Would Marlowe have gone after me? Or was he satisfied that I was Paul Harris? Yes, sir. That little puzzle is going to give me plenty of thought for a long time to come.
This is the mysterious traveler again. Did you enjoy our trip? Or what happened to Paul Harris? Or rather, I should say, Steve Farrell? He and Joan were married, and the poor fellow's now working at an honest living. Yes, sometimes he thinks of the $2 million estate he gave up. But then with taxes what they are, what could he have kept in any case? Only a fortune. Which reminds me of a story in which another enterprising young man allowed himself to be killed for the sake of acquiring what... Oh, you have to get off here. I'm sorry. But allow me to wish you a Merry Christmas before you go. And remember, I take this same train every week at this same time.
The snow is coming down rather intensely. No worry here. The fire's so warm. In fact, I'll put another log on just to be sure. Oh, what's that? Well, I suppose so. I don't know. It's not something I like to think about, but I appreciate your concern. No, all will be just fine. In a way, my lot in life is kind of like a delayed Christmas present.
The Signal Oil Program, The Whistler. That whistle is your signal for the Signal Oil Program, The Whistler.
I am the Whistler, and I know many things, for I walk by night. I know many strange tales hidden in the hearts of men and women who have stepped into the shadows. Yes, I know the nameless terrors of which they dare not speak.
Yes, friends, it's now time for the Signal Oil Program, The Whistler, rated tops in popularity for a longer period of time than any other West Coast program in radio history.
And here's an important announcement for Whistler fans in California only. Beginning next Sunday, January 2nd, due to California's going off daylight saving time, the Whistler will be heard in California only 1 hour earlier, from 8:30 until 9. Remember the change in time. In California only, the Whistler will be heard at a new time, from 8:30 till 9. In other states, the Whistler will be heard at the same time as always. And now the Whistler's strange story. Delayed Christmas present.
Christmas was really over, for it was 1 o'clock in the morning at Pete's Cantina, a tough little night spot on the outskirts of Panama City. But the melody lingered on. You could hear the chimes of the big church a block away playing Adeste Fidelis. There was practically no business. 4 hostesses, all Americans, were sitting drearily at the far end of the ballroom near the bar. One of them, Mary Winslow, billed as Candy Porter, just sat gazing drearily into space, thinking bitterly of a past from which for a while there had seemed no escape. But for 5 months now she'd been relatively safe. No one had been around asking any questions. As Candy Porter, blues singer, Mary Winslow had found a kind of security, not a happy security, for she was far away from home. And as the chimes became silent, Mary wondered if it was worthwhile. Her reverie was broken up as she looked up and saw Spanish Pete, the fat, greedy owner of the cantina, approaching her table.
Candy, look, there's an American gentleman just came in. He wants to buy you some champagne. Champagne, you hear that?
Please, Pete, not tonight. It's Christmas. I'd rather be alone if you don't mind.
I don't mind. Look.
All right. I'll let him spend his money on champagne.
Now you're smart, baby. Here he comes.
You turn, see the tall, heavy-set American approach. Suddenly you become tense. You recognize the type, don't you? After a year of running away, you've learned to spot his kind in a moment. You fight to remain calm as he reaches your table.
Sit down, Mr. Fontaine. Sit down.
Sure you don't mind, Miss Porter?
Of course not.
Thanks. In that case, I guess I will.
I'll go get the champagne. I keep him on ice. 11 years old, too.
Cigarette, Mr. Fontaine?
No, thanks.
You don't mind if I do?
Of course not. Light?
Thanks.
Strange, spending Christmas so far away from home.
Mm-hmm. How come?
Business. Important business.
Couldn't it wait?
No. This business means a lot to the people I work for.
Well, here's what you say, bubble water. From Marseille, 13 years old.
You said 11.
That was from Le Havre. This is even better. Now I put him back in the ice. You want some more? You just call Pete. I got another one on ice just like him.
Well, I guess it's kind of late to wish you a Merry Christmas, Miss Porter. So I guess I'd better just say season's greeting. Anyway, here's luck.
Here's hoping you find whatever you came here after.
I've already found what I came after.
I'm glad.
I hope you will be.
Why shouldn't I be?
Because I came after you, Mary Winslow. With the prologue of Delayed Christmas Present, the Signal Oil Company brings you another strange story by The Whistler. But now, since this is Christmas weekend, I want to thank you for inviting us of the Whistler cast into your home on this special occasion. During the 6 consecutive years that the Whistler has been broadcast by Signal Oil Company, many of us have had the pleasure of celebrating Christmas with many of you a number of times. And believe me, we feel it a real honor that you consider us a part of your entertainment family. Tonight, on behalf of Signal Oil Company and the independent signal dealers who serve the states of California, Oregon, Washington, Idaho, Nevada, and Arizona, I want to say, we hope that your Christmas has been a merry one. May your new year be filled with peace, prosperity, and the good health with which to enjoy these blessings. And now back to the Whistler.
After a year, it doesn't seem fair, does it, Mary Winslow? After a year of hiding, using one name and then another. After 5 bitter months of singing at Pete's Cantina as Candy Porter, blues singer, this man Fontaine has come to take you back to the States, to face the consequences of one horrible night. You're sure he's a detective. He couldn't be anything else. You can't run again. There's no place you could go. You've only one card left. And as you face the man across the table and listen to his even, level voice, you decide to play it. If you play it carefully, it might be an ace.
I think you know why I'm here. We're leaving in the morning for Los Angeles, Miss Winslow.
Like the billing says, my name is Candy Porter.
I know what the billing says. I know what it said in Brooklyn when you were billed as Doris Trent, in Denver when you were billed as Gladys James. But when you first took a powder out of Los Angeles, you were Mary Winslow.
You know, it's almost funny you should call me Mary Winslow. We used to work together, her and me, in the same floor show. We could have been billed as twin sisters. The customers used to mistake us for each other, too.
Now, look, Miss Winslow, let's quit kidding.
I'm not kidding. A lot of other people have made the same mistake you have. And like I said, I knew Mary Winslow intimately. I think I could help you solve your case if you let me tell you about her.
Sure. Go ahead, if it'll make you feel any better.
Thanks. You see, Mary Winslow was really just a good kid that got a bad break. In love with this swell guy and scared to death of a hoodlum. She told me all about it. It's quite a story.
I'll bet it is.
Yes, it was quite a story, wasn't it, Mary? And it all began a year ago Christmas Eve at the Christmas party given by your employers in the pink room of the Swank Wilchester Hotel. You really enjoyed yourself that night, didn't you? And you were quite the hit of the evening. You sang 3 numbers and went over big. Your fellow workers didn't know your many talents. Everyone told you what a fine singer you were. And when you left, you were feeling good. So good, you decided to drop into the cocktail lounge, make a phone call, and have a nightcap before going home.
Scotch and soda. Mix it.
Make mine the same, Bill. Gotcha? I heard you sing tonight. You were terrific.
Thanks.
What's the matter? Did he stand you up?
Who?
The guy you were just talking to on the phone. No, I guess he didn't stand you up.
Didn't he?
And he's on his way here right now. Yep, that's the answer. Lucky guy.
Hey, our folks.
Oh, take it out of here, Bill.
Now, look here,
Oh,
Mr.
take it easy. It's practically Christmas. What's the harm of my buying you one drink? Like I said, I like your voice, Miss Winslow.
Here's your change.
Oh, thanks, Bill.
You must be a detective. You know my name and everything.
No, not everything. But it wasn't any trick to find out your name. I just asked one of the boys I saw you dancing with. My name's Joe Clark. Oh, I see you've never heard of me.
Should I have?
A lot of people have. Most of the boys and girls around the night spots know me.
Well, then that accounts for my ignorance. You see, I seldom haunt the night spot.
Well, you should. With a voice like yours, you could be packing them in a good nightclub.
Oh, now I get it. You're a professional talent scout, and you want to get me into the movies.
No. I'm a gambler. Shock you?
Why should it? Live and let live is my motto. And that's exactly what I'm going to do right now.
What?
Live my life and let you live yours. Good night, Mr. Clark. My. Just think, tomorrow I can tell all the girls at the office I met a real live gambler.
You could tell them all a lot more than that if you believed in your voice as much as I do.
Really?
Uh-huh. You've heard of Dominguez on Sunset, out near the ocean?
It's an undercover gambling club, isn't
It's
it?
more than a gambling club. It's a swell floor show. A lot of big people go out there, people that count.
And they're all intimate friends of yours, I'm sure.
Not all, but I know quite a few. Could push you right to the top with that voice.
Oh, that's the oldest line I've ever heard.
It's not a line. Yeah, but skip it. Go on home. Listen to the radio. Eat candy. You can have a terrific time. You go to Domingo's with me, you can't tell what might happen. You might have to meet a couple of show producers. So play it safe and go home. It may be dull, but you'll always get to work on time.
Is that all you have to say?
That's all. Nighty-night.
Wait a minute.
Yeah?
Could we be back fairly early?
Leave anytime you say.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Oh, now you're making sense. I'll call a cab.
Never mind, I have a car. It's parked right around the corner.
Clark used just the right approach, didn't he, Mary? You realize you're being a fool. But as the hours pass, you tell yourself your fears are groundless. Joe treats you with perfect courtesy. You watch the gambling for a while, then proceed to the silver room and enjoy the floor show. Afterward, you have a little food and watch the dancers. Suddenly, you've had enough.
Joe, do you mind if we leave now?
I said we'd leave anytime you said. What hit you? The music?
Yeah, I guess that's it.
Another guy?
Another guy. My fiancé.
What happened to him?
He's in the Philippines. Research.
Oh. Chemist?
Dr. Frank Wilson, M.D. That was his car we drove out here in. He told me to keep it warm for him.
Well, too bad. We could have had a lot of fun. Well, shall we go?
Was it just a song, Mary? Or was it that uneasy feeling you have about Joe that made you want to leave so suddenly? It must have been the song. For as you're ready to leave the club grounds, Joe is still a considerate escort.
And hop in. Oh, unless you want me to drive.
Oh, I'll drive unless you mind too much.
No, I don't mind. Probably be safer, too.
For several miles, Joe says little, seems preoccupied. And you feel relieved when he breaks his rather strange silence.
Oh, say, Mary, would you mind stopping for a minute at drive-in? All of a sudden, I'd have an awful headache. Maybe I can get some aspirin.
I doubt it, but we'll give it a try.
You can keep the motor running while I'm gone. I'll only be gone a few seconds.
Okay. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. Joe!
Get going.
Joe, you shot him.
I said get going fast. There's a gun in your ribs, baby. You just saw what happened to one guy that crossed me.
Is he dead?
I don't know.
Oh, you. Oh, why was I such a fool?
Turn right at the next corner. Car's been tailing us for the last 5 minutes.
I'm glad. I hope it's a prowl car to save me the trouble of phoning the police.
He didn't turn, baby. You shouldn't have said what you did about phoning the cops. You better pull over and park. We got a couple of things to talk over. I said pull over. Yeah, that's better.
Please, Joe, don't kill me. I know you can do it easy, but I'll never talk about tonight.
That's the way you feel now. An hour from now, you'll feel...
No, I won't, on my word of honor. I'm making a deal with you, Joe. I'm trading you my silence for my life. I swear I won't talk about it ever.
Okay, I'll take a chance. You drove the getaway car, so we're partners now anyway. We're going to have a lot of fun together, you and me. Now, How about dropping me off at my place?
Tell me where to go.
I live about 6
After you drop Joe and you reach your apartment, you're so weak you can hardly stand. Your senses are reeling, your brain is spinning. You practically fall into bed. You try to snatch a little sleep, but sleep is impossible. Finally, at 6 o'clock in the morning, the newspaper is shoved under your apartment door. The headlines sicken you.
Driver-in operator shot and hold up, dies.
The subheadings are even worse.
Unidentified man and woman seen fleeing from scene of crime in dark green 47 model Chevrolet. Pedestrian believes he can identify both car and woman.
There it is, Mary. Hopeless, isn't it? Even if you called the police, your story would sound phony now. It's closing in on you, isn't it, Mary? Yet frightened as you are, you're certain of two things. That you're not going to become further involved with Joe Clark. And you won't allow any unfavorable publicity to fall on your absent fiancé, Dr. Frank Wilson. You were foolish to risk a life of happiness with him, weren't you? For a few moments of excitement with a gambler, a murderer like Joe Clark. But you decide there's only one thing you can do, Mary. Leave town, disappear, and never see Clark again. You dress hurriedly, packing only a few belongings, and then spend Christmas Day and night at the home of a girlfriend. The next morning, you're on an eastbound plane. 3 months later, you're singing in the Golden Lion, a prosperous little nightclub in Brooklyn, New York, where you become a featured performer under the name of Doris Trent. You're a great success under your new name. And then one night you have a visitor. You're sure it's Mr. Vern Shields, London musical comedy producer.
Come in.
Well, what do you know? Long time no see, Miss Trent. Doris Trent, it says on the program.
All right, Joe. Now that you've found me, what's on your mind?
You double-crossed me, baby.
You're crazy. That's why I left town, so I wouldn't have to talk to anybody.
But you could still write, couldn't you?
I don't get you.
That anonymous note to the police, written just after you left, telling all about that driving job. Gave the exact time, my name, where I lived, what I had on, everything. But not a word about the girl with me. Funny, huh? You're the only one that knew all of that, baby.
Oh, no, Joe, you're wrong. Believe me, I didn't write any note.
Couldn't have been anyone else. 2 days after you left, they picked me up for questioning.
Anybody could have written a note like that, but one of your enemies might have wanted you out of circulation and tried to frame you.
Maybe, but I doubt it.
Joe, I didn't write it. I've kept my bargain with you 100%.
There's one way you can convince me.
How?
Marry me tonight.
Marry you?
Yeah. That way I'll be sure of you. Wives don't testify against their husbands. Besides, I'll know what you're doing all the time.
Oh, Joe, I gotta go to my show. Let's talk this over in the
Tonight
morning.
or else. You can run up to Connecticut. But go ahead, do your show. If you've got any ideas about calling in the cops, don't forget you drove the getaway car. And in case anything serious should happen to me, there's a written confession in my pocket telling exactly how you helped me pull the job. How we used your boyfriend's car. How you kept the motor on waiting for me. Your doctor would love reading about that, wouldn't he?
No. No, he wouldn't.
Then don't get funny. Go ahead and on to your show. I'll wait for you here.
You start down the hallway toward the powder room off stage. Suddenly you realize what a fool you've been. But you're not going to keep on being a fool, are you, Mary? Not with that wall telephone just 5 steps ahead of you.
Operator. Oh, operator. Get me police headquarters.
Better
quick.
hang up quick, babe, and I mean quick. You should have looked around before you called. I had a hunch you'd try to double-cross me. Now I know for sure who wrote that note to the cops.
Oh, I didn't, Joe.
You just tried to call him, didn't you? All of a sudden, I've lost interest in getting married. We're just going for a little ride. Come on, babe. Start walking.
No, Joe. I'm not moving a foot, not an inch. If I have to be shot, I'll take it right here. Let go of my arm.
What's going on here? Something wrong, Doris? This guy bothering you?
Yes, he is. He wants to date me. Tell him to leave, will you, Eddie?
Maybe I'd better take him into the office and call the cops.
No. Thanks, Eddie. There's no need for that. He's just another wolf. Tell him to leave. That's good enough.
You heard what the lady said, Bud. Start traveling.
Okay, chum. Anything you say. I'll see the lady later. We parked right across the street. Miss Trent.
You should have let me call the cops.
I would have if he hadn't had you covered with his gun.
Oh? Thanks, kid.
Eddie, I gotta get out of town fast.
After what you just did for me, that's a cinch. Grab some clothes while I phone my wife I'm bringing you home. We'll go out the rear entrance. My car's on the lot next door. Tomorrow I'll call a friend of mine in Denver. He'll put you to work right away. You better change your name, though.
That'll be easy. I'm getting used to it. So, Mr. Fontaine, that's where I met Mary Winslow, in Denver at the High Hat Club. Billed as Gladys James. She roomed with me about 2 months, and then she left, just like that, one night when a waiter told her some guy wanted to interview her for a magazine. That's the last I ever saw of her.
That's the end of the story?
That's the end.
And Mary Winslow told you all this?
Oh, we were very close friends.
I'll say you were. You expect me to believe that?
It's true, every word of it.
You know something? You ought to be writing stories for the movies.
The Whistler will return in just a moment with a strange ending to tonight's story. Now that Christmas shopping is out of the way for another year, most of us are figuring ways to get our badly stretched budgets back into shape, which makes now a mighty appropriate time to talk about Signal, the famous Go Farther gasoline. Mileage, of course, is only one of the reasons that folks who insist on getting the most from each gasoline dollar choose Signal. In addition, they like the superior performance that goes hand in hand with mileage. You see, the only way today's Signal gasoline can give you such good mileage is by helping your motor run more efficiently. And when your motor runs more efficiently, you also enjoy quicker starting, faster pickup, smoother power, the things that make driving more pleasure. So, among your resolutions for the new year, how about resolving to put Signal gasoline to the test in your car? See for yourself why drivers who insist on quality, as well as those with an eye for economy, are both switching to Signal, the famous Go Farther gasoline. And now back to the Whistler.
Well, Mary, it looks as though you've lost, doesn't it? That your one card wasn't enough. The man across the table, the man you're sure is a detective, who has come to take you back to Los Angeles to stand trial for a holdup and murder you had nothing to do with, doesn't believe you, does he? And the jury in Los Angeles won't believe you either. Yes, Mary, it looks as though you've lost, but you're going to play the game to the end anyway. And as the piano player across the floor plays the tune he's played 1,000 times in the last 2 weeks, you quietly watch Fontaine and await his next word.
How long did you say you've been here?
I didn't say. I got here about 5 months ago.
Like it here?
No.
That's what I figured. Look, Miss...
Cigarette?
Yeah, thanks.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Thanks again, Miss Porter.
Did you say Miss Porter?
That's what you said your name was, didn't you? That's what the billing says, too, isn't it?
Oh, thanks, Mr. Fontaine. Thanks for believing me.
There's just one thing I'd like to ask you, Miss.
Ask me anything.
Knowing Miss Winslow as well as you do you think she might come back to Los Angeles sometime and sort of clear things up?
I think she might. Someday. You see, a girl like Mary Winslow gets to feel kind of soiled after working around in joints like this. She'd probably want to spend a little time, maybe out in the desert, in the sunshine. Sort of freshening up before anybody she cared about.
Yeah. I guess she would. Well, this was a pretty long trip for nothing, you might say. Just one more bum steer. But I'm glad it came. I always figured that confession we found on Joe Clark was a phony.
Clark? Is Joe Clark in jail?
He's dead. The Brooklyn police got him one night about 5 months ago. Funny how they got the tip. A woman called the police one night from a little nightclub, the Golden Lion Club. She hung up before they answered the phone, but the Brooklyn boys decided to investigate anyway. One of them spotted Clark parking the car across the street, and he got trigger-happy, and that was that.
Joe Clark. Finished.
Well, Miss Porter, if you ever run into Mary Winslow...
I'll tell her all about the Christmas present I got from a swell cop named Fontaine.
I'm not a cop, Miss Porter.
You're not? Then who are you?
I'm a private investigator, working for a guy named Wilson. Dr. Frank Wilson.
Frank Wilson?
That's right. He's in love with Mary Winslow. Doesn't care where she's been. Just wants her to come back and marry him. Well, so long, Miss Porter, and Happy New Year.
Mr. Fontaine.
Yes?
Do you think you could arrange for me to go back to the States with you?
I guess I could. I was figuring on taking one lady back. Are you going on through to Los Angeles?
Not for a while. I'd kind of like to spend a little time in the country somewhere. But I think maybe before next Christmas. Well, I think I'll find Mary Winslow again.
Let that whistle be your signal for the Signal Oil program, The Whistler. Now let me repeat an important announcement for Whistler fans in California only. Beginning next Sunday, January 2nd, due to California's going off daylight saving time, The Whistler will be heard in California only 1 hour earlier from 8:30 until 9. Remember the change in time in California only. The Whistler will be heard at a new time from 8:30 till 9. In other states, The Whistler will be heard at the same time as always. Featured in tonight's story were Joan Banks and Jack Petruzzi. The Whistler was produced by George W. Allen and directed by Gordon Hughes, with story by Edward Bloodworth and music by Wilbur Hatch, and was transmitted to our troops overseas by the Armed Forces Radio Service. This is Marvin Miller speaking. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Why, you shouldn't have. May I unwrap it now? Why? How on earth did you know? Thank you. so much. Well, it's rare I'm ever speechless, I'm sure you've noticed that. But my dear, I'm simply so grateful. Your gift will be ready in just a moment. But for now, how about a present for Benny?
And now, tonight's presentation of radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense. Tonight, we bring you a story of Christmas shopping and a present that went astray. We call it A Present for Benny. So now, starring Jack Crucian, here is tonight's suspense play, A Present for Benny.
Honey lamb. They got a gorgeous ermine on sale at Halgrim's. Just gorgeous. Look.
Later. Give me the rest of the mail. And not the bills.
Sure, baby doll. Oh, honey pot, it's gorgeous. Like the stuff you got in that big job last month.
I got it.
Something wrong, lover?
Shut up. You call me, boss? Who called you? You want to get thrown out the window?
He's all upset, Swifty, on account of a letter.
Sure, I'm upset. You listen to this. Dear Ricky, I'm sending you this letter like kind of a Xmas greeting. I got a holiday feeling in me, so I'm going to give you the news straight. Me and my boys is the ones who hijacked that load of furs from you last month. Because you were a dirty, no-good fink, I'm stating to you that there ain't no room for the two of us in this town. So me and the boys is moving you out. You were a big chiseler, and if you don't drop dead when you read this, me and the boys will pump you full of lead next time we see you. Yours truly, and a Merry Xmas, Machine Gun Benny.
He's a dirty rat.
Baby, honey, you could give it to me for Christmas. It's only 2 G's, and it's just gorgeous.
Look, will you shut your trap? I got enough trouble.
Boss, what are you going to do?
What do you think? What do you think? Go call the boys.
Sure.
No, wait a minute. We got to do this careful. We don't want no open war, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean, boss.
Just a couple of us. See? 2 good heads, and you and me. That's the best.
Yeah, sure, that's the best.
Uh-huh. Artie the Grunt. Yeah, Artie. And, No-Nose Firebush. That's it, just them.
Artie the Grunt and No-Nose Firebush. Okay, Rick.
That small-time thing. Sure, there's room for only one of us, and he's going to find out which one it is.
You tell him, honey lamb.
Didn't I tell you to make me a drink?
No.
You calling me a liar?
Honey lamb, I ain't calling you a liar. You never told me to make you a drink, did he, Swifty?
I told you to make me a drink a minute ago.
I got ears. You never
I'm
told
telling
me.
you again, go make me a drink.
Okay. Big thing. Giving orders like a general or something.
And don't get so smart! Dumb dame. Okay, Swifty. You get the boys over here. We gotta have us a conference. All right, now, the way I see it, it's Machine Gun Benny or me, see? And it's gonna be me.
Yeah, right.
Sure,
He wants trouble. He found the right party.
You want we should go over and rub him out, boss?
What's the matter with you, No-Nose? He may be stupid, but he ain't dumb. Yeah, that's what he figures. We'll go gunning on him. That's what he figures, see?
Yeah.
So we ain't gonna. We're gonna play it smart. Artie. You got any ideas?
I do.
No-Nose?
Well, cheap, boss, you don't want to use no choppers. Gee, how about a good old ride?
Dope. How you gonna get at him for a ride? What a dope.
Honey, love,
What? Look, don't bother me, will
I
you?
got just the present I'm going to buy you.
Good. That's good. Now shut up.
Boss, I got a thought. Maybe we could send this bum a bomb, maybe, huh?
You can't send no bomb through the mail. You know that. It's against the law. Ain't you guys got any... Whoa, wait a minute.
Yeah?
I got something.
What, boss?
How's about we could send him a little present, huh?
What do you want you should send him a present for?
Xmas present. See, all wrapped up with paper and ribbon and everything. Nice box about this big and this wide. And when he opens it, boom.
But, boss, you just said we couldn't
Not
send him...
through the mail. From the store. Hey, Mill, what's the name of that store you always buying at?
Halgrim.
Oh.
Hey, you going to buy me that almond?
Go make me a drink. Make for the boys, too.
Oh, gee whiz. Okay.
Halgrim's, yeah, that's the place. Real high class.
Yeah, I like that. Merry Christmas, Benny. Boom.
Yeah.
Boss, you figure he'll fall for this, you figure?
Sure he would. We get the store to deliver it. How's he going to suspect?
Well, how are we going to get him to deliver it, boss?
We don't worry about now. It gets delivered. Artie. Mm-hmm. You got to make us for a bomb.
Sure.
The old-fashioned kind. You know, a lot of broken glass and nails.
Sure.
What'd he say?
Yeah, he says he can make it.
Oh, okay. Now you take care of that, and I want it day after tomorrow.
All right.
And you make it a ticker, see, but don't set nothing till we're ready.
Yeah.
Rick, I gotta hand it to you. You're a genius.
Yeah.
You are a genius. Boys, ain't he a genius?
Yeah, he's got the Christmas spirit, too. It's better to give than to receive.
Okay, now shut up. We gotta figure out a plan for the store to deliver it.
Yeah, we gotta figure.
Oh, honey lamb, ain't you coming to bed?
No, I ain't coming to bed.
But it's 2:00 a.m. I'm tired.
Go make some coffee.
Honey.
Sandwiches, too. I'm hungry.
Why don't you finish thinking tomorrow so I can get some sleep?
Don't you never think about nothing else but sleeping?
Sure. I've been thinking all day about that ermine and Halgrim's I was telling you of.
Baby, oh, baby. I love you, baby.
I love you too, honey lamb. So why don't we just go
snap out of it, boys. All right, come on, wake up swiftly. Hey, wake up.
Oh, my God.
Fellas, I got it.
What, boss?
Mill is going to get an ermine from Halgrim's.
Oh, baby doll. Oh, lover.
Will you get your claws off of me and make some coffee? Now, listen, boys. Here's how we do it.
Ain't it gorgeous, honey? Oh, just simply gorgeous.
Feel the pelt, sir. Notice the sheen.
I felt that I seen it. 2 G's is too much. I'll give you 1,500.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. It's been marked down from 32. We positively cannot sell it for under 2,000. Now, we have a nice mink for 1,500.
Oh, Ricky, honey, don't be chintzy. It's Christmas.
Will you shut your mouth and go buy your old lady something? I'll see you at the house.
Ain't you gonna buy it? It's so gorgeous.
For 1,500, I'll buy it. For 2, I ain't interested. Now beat it.
Oh, gee. Okay. But don't go buying me no lousy mink. You know it gives me the hives.
She'll never die. Okay, wrap it up.
You'll take the ermine, sir?
Sure, I'm taking. I want to surprise her. Here. 1, 2 G's.
Oh, yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Would you like it wrapped as a gift for the lady?
Yeah, I want it in a box with lots of ribbon and Xmas junk all over, you know. And I want you should give me another box the same size, see, ribbons and everything. It's going to be kind of a Xmas joke on a pal. You get what I mean? Empty box, you know. Oh, and give me a couple of cards to write on, too.
Yes, sir. Will you have them sent?
No, I'll take them both with me.
Well, it'll just take a few minutes, sir.
So I'll wait. Hey, Artie, when you got the timer set for it to go off? What'd he say?
He says he got it set for 23 hours. It'll go off at 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah, what happens if he opens it before? What'd he say?
He says it'll go off anyway.
Oh, that's good. Nice work, Artie. Nice work. Hey, I bet you he opens it. Don't worry. I bet he ain't got no patience. For instance, he gets a big tree beginning of December. All the trimmings, his pals around him, a couple of cases of old stag. Christmas presents mean something to a guy like that.
It is going to this year, that is for sure.
Okay, yeah. All right, now you carry it, Swifty, and I'll take the ermine home.
Sure, boss. Yeah, I got it.
Now you know what you got to do.
I am to take the bomb back to the store. There, I'm to find a guy what sold you the ermine.
Yeah, Mr. Minchy.
Minchy?
Yeah.
Then I give him the bomb and I tell him that he's to send it on to Benny.
And you tell him it's the gag that I was talking about, and you give him a C-note for doing you the favor, right?
I got it.
Okay. Artie, when you get through cleaning up, come over to my place. We'll play some poker tonight, okay?
Yeah.
See you, Artie. He's a good boy, that Artie. You know, I'm going to get him one of them new 45s for Xmas.
Hey, that'd be nice, boss. He sure likes them. Me, I like a 38 better. It don't make as big a hole, but it don't weigh you down so much. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Here, will you hold my box a minute? I want to get a cigarette.
Right. Sure, boss.
Boss, look out! It's Benny! Get down!
You are listening to A Present for Benny. Tonight's presentation in radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense.
Let's look ahead to 1966, and there you are in your beautiful new home. You've got automatic gadgets everywhere. There's a sparkling new dream car in your garage. The youngsters are in a fine college. All's right with the world. Is this just an idle dream? No, this is a real future that you can start building right now. A secure, carefree, prosperous future built with United States savings bonds. In 10 years, you'll get back $4 for every $3 you've invested. Join the payroll savings plan where you work or buy bonds where you bank. Start in 1956 to make 1966 the beginning of the golden years.
And now we bring back to our Hollywood soundstage Jack Crucian, starring in tonight's production, A Present for Benny, a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
Boss, that was close.
Oh, that's no good, dirty no good.
Benny, he was not kidding about his kitten.
And me, I wasn't kidding about getting him. I'll wait 5 minutes, and you take the bomb down the store like I said.
Boss? Which one of you got? You got the bomb or Mills Ermine?
How should I know? You were holding them when we hit the dirt. I just picked one up when we come back in here.
They sure do look alike.
Listen, you stupid dope. You got 'em mixed up the packages?
But boss, what with a chopper going? I just didn't notice.
Oh, I ought to give you such a hit. What are we going to do now?
You got me, boss. I guess they weigh about the same, so we cannot tell that way. Boss, maybe we should have put different colored ribbons on them, so as we could tell.
Yeah, now you're getting smart. Now he thinks of it. Oh, come on.
We're going back up to Artie's?
Yeah, he'll open them up, find them with the bomb, and then we'll wrap them up again.
Oh, sure, Rick. Sure.
That's Benny. I should have rubbed him out a long time ago.
You know, boss, I sure wish I could be there and see his face when he opens up the bomb.
Yeah.
You know, it's too bad he will not get time to read the card as to who it is from.
Artie, open up. It's Rick.
You got us some trouble?
Yeah, we had some trouble. Benny and some of his boys as we was walking out. They missed.
We ain't gonna. Jerky here got the packages mixed up, though. You gotta open them up and see which is which. Well, come on.
What's over on the floor?
So open it up so it don't blow up.
Can't.
What do you mean you can't? What are you, nuts? How am I going to know which one you send that rat?
Boss, maybe we could have thrown the bomb in the river. Then it would be okay.
Oh, sure. Oh, boy, what a schnook. We throw the Ermine in the river, too. What? You know which is the bomb?
I forgot that.
On account of you, I'm going to be out 2 G's, and you know what? It comes out of your cut on the next job we do. We got to send both boxes to Benny now.
Boss, maybe the Ermine won't blow up when he does, and then we can take it back from his tomato after he is buried.
Swifty, do me a favor. Stop making me feel so good before I kick your brains in. Now, look, you take them boxes back to the store, get them sent out right away, you hear? I don't want no innocent people hurt when it goes off.
You just leave it to me, boss.
Oh, good go.
What'd he say?
He says you really got a heart, boss.
Oh. And don't neither of you say nothing about the arm in the mill, see, or I'll have to get her another one.
Oh, I won't say nothing.
Me neither.
Okay, Swifty, now get going. I'll see you both back at my place.
That you, honey, baby?
Yeah.
Oh, me and No-Nose was having a game of gin. I couldn't wait for you to get back. Gee, I love you. Did you get it?
What?
The Iman.
No. Go make me a drink.
Oh, baby lamb. You didn't really? Oh, you're kidding. You're going to make it a surprise.
It ain't gonna be no surprise on account of I didn't get it. Now go make me a drink. Hey, No-Nose.
Yeah, boss.
Gee, I bought you a pretty... Oh, well, you're sure going to look like something in it. Oh, wait till you see.
Okay.
Guess what I got you. Guess.
Look, I don't feel like no games. It's been a tough day. I'm tired. Do me a favor. Make me a drink, then go to a movie or something, will you?
Gee.
Yeah, Rick?
Where was I? Oh, yeah. Look, you better call the rest of the boys and tell them that Benny's out gunning for us. Tell them to stay hid out until they hear from me, see? And I don't want no trouble with the DA. He's up for re-election.
You got Benny's present sent off okay, huh?
Yeah. Boy, when he croaks, he'll die laughing if he opens the other box first.
The other box?
Yeah, I'll tell you about it when Mill's gone out. Oh. Yeah.
Boss, this is Swifty.
Yeah?
You've got nothing to worry about. Everything is taken care of. The stuff goes off the first thing in the morning.
Okay, come on back.
Sure, Rick. I just thought that you should like to know. So long.
Artie, what do you call these?
Well, like what?
I asked for 3-minute boiled. These ain't even born yet.
Cook a huh?
Ain't you never gonna learn how to boil an egg?
I'll fix you some more.
I ain't hungry. Forget it. Artie, what time is it?
Look, huh?
No, it ain't, Artie. It's 1:30, boss.
Benny should have got the bomb by now.
Boss, you want I should call him and kind of ask after his help?
No. If he ain't got it yet, he might get suspicious. Oh, boy, this waiting. You know, it's making a nervous wretch out of me.
Boss, take it easy. It'll go off.
If you don't want eggs, honey, how about some nice hot coffee, lover?
Okay.
You'll feel better when you see what I've got for you. They're sending it today.
Yeah, okay.
Should I open it, boss?
Yeah, I'll cover you.
Oh, you're so nervous all of a sudden this morning, honey.
All right, I'm nervous.
So who is it?
No-Nose.
I'll let him in.
Yeah, what do you say, boss?
What's in the package?
Oh, this? Well, it just come up for you from Holgram's. Elevator was bringing it up.
Oh, now don't you spoil it, honey lamb. That's my present to you. You can take the wrapping paper off, but you can't open the box. We gotta put it under the tree when we get the tree.
Hey, boss. That box looks awful familiar.
Yeah. Mill, you sure you bought this yesterday?
Sure, I'm sure.
Looks just like the ones we sent to Benny, don't it? Same size, same ribbon, same everything. It kind of makes you wonder.
Don't be silly. They got millions of boxes like this. Oh, it happens there's something very special in there for my sweetie lamb.
What's in it?
Go ahead and open it. Go ahead.
No, I'll wait. I ain't like Benny. I can wait.
Oh, honey, you open it. It's okay. I'll get you something else to open on Christmas.
Oh, sure, why not, boss? You need something to make you feel good.
I feel good now. I don't want to feel no better.
Oh, and I thought you'd like it so much, you'd go with me and maybe buy a chinchilla they got on sale at Halgram's. It's only $1,500, just what you wanted to pay for the ointment. I like chinchilla.
Come on, boss, open it up.
Open. All right, I'll open it. Hey, Swifty, go get it.
Sure, boss.
Oh, I can't wait for the lid to come off.
Yeah? Ooh. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah? Yeah, well, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Boss? It's that guy at the store, Halgram's.
Wintry?
Yeah.
You want me to open it for you, honey?
No. Yeah?
Mr. McQueen?
Yeah.
This is Mr. Minchy in the fur department at Halgram's.
So?
Mr. McQueen, I'm terribly sorry, but I think there's been a mistake.
What kind of mistake? What do you mean?
A little confusion, but I'm sure it can be easily rectified. Your wife bought something for you yesterday, which was to be delivered this morning.
Yeah, it's already come.
Yes, well, there seems to have been an error made in the shipping department, a matter of mislaid address slips. Now, I wonder if you'd mind opening the package which you just received. Or perhaps since it's a Christmas parcel and a surprise for you, no doubt, your wife would rather do it.
Well, why? What's wrong with it?
Well, you see, those 2 boxes which your man brought in yesterday afternoon haven't gone out yet. They were to be sent to Mr. Benjamin Mollusk, I believe it is.
Yeah?
I think the gift which you have is one of those, and, well, yours is his. That is, if you follow me. Now, if you'd open it, I'm sure...
Boss, there's something wrong?
Hey, you're pale. You sick?
What's the time?
That's 1:45.
Ain't you gonna open your present?
Don't nobody touch that box. It's loaded.
The bomb?
Yeah, the bomb.
Well, of course, it could have been.
You shut up, Swifty. I got enough trouble without her hearing that.
Oh, yeah, I get you.
Are you talking about me?
Oh, you get that thing out of here. Get it down to the store. They got to send a special messenger. Let him send all 3 boxes to that punk Benny. Well, what do I care? Maybe I should send him a Cadillac to go with it. You know what I think? I think it'd be cheaper to kill myself. Get over here. Hey, what's the time?
10:04, baby.
Where's that Swifty?
Don't worry, he'll be here.
Maybe Benny got him.
Yeah, maybe I should have sent you and Artie with him. Get it, Artie. No nose a meal cover you.
It's me, Artie, Swifty. Open up. Boss, I have got it all straightened out. Everything is okay. Boy, some dopes those guys down at the store.
What's that?
This? Oh, this is your present that Mill got for you. I told you they have got it all straightened out okay now. You know how it is, Christmas rush, everybody's meshuggah, you know? So now they have found the right slips, wrapped up the boxes again, and Benny's presents have been delivered right now, and this is yours.
You're sure this time, are you sure?
Boss, would I make a lie out of myself? This box you can open, I guarantee it.
Yeah, 'cause you might not like the color I got you. So I wish you would open it. And if it ain't right, we can take it back this afternoon and you can change it and maybe take a look at the chinchillas I was telling you about.
Yeah, this time I'm gonna wait. When Benny blows up, I open it. What's the time?
That's, 2 minutes to 4.
You sure? Is your watch right?
Well, boss, I just called a tomato on the telephone that gives you the time.
Honey Pot, you're too nervous. This ain't like you. Here, I'll open it for you.
Mill, you quit that.
Oh, boss.
Oh, sure, take it easy, boss. You're all right.
Oh, I bet you're just going to love it. I just bet.
It's about Benny. He opened it. What do you bet?
Blam! Right through the wall.
Yeah?
Rick, this is Machine Gun Benny.
Benny.
Listen, pal, I feel like a dirty rat. That's what I feel like, a dirty rat.
When I think what I tried to do to you yesterday, and all the time you was making never-minds with the presents, which I and my girl are right now wearing, I tell you, I could eat mud.
Yeah.
She says she never seen such a ointment. And the robe, oh, it's the greatest. Old pal, I am a heel. But it ain't too late to change. Hey, what do you say we bury the hatchet, eh?
Yeah.
I'll split with you on them furs I hijacked from you. And we're partners, you and me. Run the town together. What do you say, eh?
Yeah.
All right. So, you and Mill and you boys come on over and partake of some Xmas cheer. You hear me, boy? You're a great guy, Rick. The greatest. So long, pal. Merry Xmas.
So long.
Benny, huh?
Yeah.
This one's the bomb.
Yeah.
Too bad.
What's the time?
It's 3 minutes after 4.
3 after. Artie, the time has come and gone. How come it didn't go off?
Chris.
What'd he say?
He says he did not want to blow nobody up so near to Christmas.
Then what's in the box?
How can show?
Huh?
He's going to show us.
Suspense, in which Jack Crucian starred in tonight's presentation of A Present for Benny. Suspense is produced and directed by Anthony Ellis, who also wrote tonight's script. The music was composed by Rene Garrigan and conducted by Wilbur Hatch. Featured in the cast were Stacey Harris, Eve McVeigh, Benny Rubin, Junius Matthews, and Joseph Kearns.
Time's growing short for the youngsters to write to Bing Crosby. The deadline for postmarked letters is Thursday, December 15th, midnight. All your youngster has to do is write a letter to Bing telling what Christmas means to me. Then mail it to Bing Crosby, CBS Radio, Hollywood 28, California. The winner will read his letter in person when America Sings with Bing Christmas Eve on CBS Radio. All youngsters 12 years of age and under are eligible. That address once again, Bing Crosby, CBS Radio, Hollywood 28, California. Be sure the young letter writer puts his name and address on the letter. Stay tuned now for 5 minutes of CBS Radio News to be followed on most of these same stations by The Jack Carson Show. Thrill to Gunsmoke every Saturday and Sunday on the CBS Radio Network.
The suspense is palpable, my dear. Do you like it? It wasn't exactly easy for me to obtain, but I knew you would appreciate it. Oh, what's that? Oh, no. Just regular water? Well, and absolutely no sunlight. Well, I assure you it's easier than it sounds like. I do hope this brings you a very happy holiday. What's that? Well, I suppose we could also have a present for Ricky.
I am the Whistler, and I know many things, for I walk by night. I know many strange tales, hidden in the hearts of men and women who have stepped into the shadows. Yes, I know the nameless terrors of which they dare not speak.
Tonight, it's the Whistler's strange story, A Present for Ricky. Transcribed.
The spotlight subtly changed from white to a delicate blue, and the small nightclub orchestra slid into three-quarter time as the dance team began their waltz. The Croydons, Clyde and Marie, had held top billing at the club for almost a year, and it was well-deserved. Drinks stood unnoticed on the table. Conversation stopped. Everyone now was watching the Croydons, or rather, Marie Croydon. Slim, graceful, blue velvet Marie, smiling as she spun across the floor, poised for a moment, and floated effortlessly back to Clyde's waiting arms. The customers loved it, thought that there was a first-time look about it, even in the way they murmured to each other as they swayed gently together in three-quarter time.
You're on your toes tonight, Angel.
Oh, you. Why don't you try your own for a change?
Take it easy.
If I have to prop you up on another turn, I'll spring.
Yes, the customers loved it. Clyde and Marie, husband and wife. Quiet maturity and breathless youth. And at the same time, on the other side of the room, a theatrical agent named Stanley Craig appraised the Croydons a little more critically.
You like her, eh, Stan? Girl's good. She just needs a younger partner. The old boy slows her up. Hey, you see what I mean? Look at that spin. Guy's just too old for her. He's killing the act.
You wouldn't be fixing to cut him off at the ankles, would you?
What do you mean?
You just might be promoting the rumba expert you just picked up as a new partner. Name's, Ricky, isn't it?
What if I am? He's the boy who can do it. He's young, Mike. He's got looks and youth. You see what I mean? All right, Marie. Let's get it over with.
Get what over with?
Your nightly speech. That crack you made out on the floor.
Oh, that.
Yes, that.
You like my hair this way, Clyde?
I'm waiting, Marie.
Oh, forget it. I don't want to go through it all again now.
I think it's time we had it out.
Listen, Clyde. Why are you trying to kid yourself? You know it can't go on like this.
I don't know. You just got a pretty good hand.
You mean I got a good hand? You might as well admit it.
I don't think that's quite fair.
Well, it's true, Clyde. I'm getting tired of propping you up, covering up your fumbles, hiding my hair in my mouth every time we go into a
Now,
spin.
wait a minute, Marie.
You wait a minute. Maybe you're right. Maybe we better have it out right now.
When I picked you up, you were nothing. Jitterbug champion of West Washington Heights. Why, in 5 years...
Don't give me that loyalty pitch. I've heard it before. If you really want to talk about loyalty, let's talk about your first wife. You forgot about her in a hurry, didn't you? Sure, she was too old, throwing up the ass. Didn't matter to you then, did it? No. Sorry, baby. I got to get rid of you. I know it's tough, but it's show business. Off you go to Reno.
What makes you think I'm old?
You're 40. Well, that's too old for me. And incidentally, it's not just my opinion. They're talking about it in the trade.
Who's talking about it?
People who ought to know. Telling each other I'd be on top. Had a partner whose bones didn't creak.
You got somebody in mind?
I might have.
Well, forget it. I have no intention of letting you go. Either as a partner or as a wife.
You're smart. Without me, you wouldn't rate bottom billing at a third-rate burlesque in Jersey City.
That has nothing to do with it.
All right, give me a better reason.
Over there, on the table.
The roses?
The roses. This the reason, Marie? These roses, night after night, the same card, Ricky's. Who is Ricky, Marie?
One of the customers. He likes my dancing.
Is that all?
So far?
I think you're in love with him. That's what's behind all of this stuff about my dancing, isn't it? You love this guy, and my dancing is as good an excuse as any to... Who is he, Marie?
Ricky. The name is Ricky.
What's his last name?
It's none of your business at the moment.
I think it is. He's a dancer, isn't he?
Yes, Inspector. He's a dancer. You might as well end the third degree right here.
You're planning to team up with him, aren't you? You won't get away with it, Marie. I won't let you.
My career doesn't mean anything to you, does it?
Only when it affects mine.
That's why you married me, isn't it? For the effect I have on your career.
You married me for the same reason.
Well, maybe I did, but the reason is gone now. I don't need you anymore, Clyde. I need Ricky. Now you know. Let's handle the whole thing reasonably, shall we? We wind up here in another week. I'll finish up with you, and you can...
Then I can find myself another partner. No. Now that'd take too long. I can't start all over again now. I guess I'll have to start at the other end, with Ricky. I'll look him up tomorrow.
You don't even know who he is.
I have a pretty good idea who his agent is. That ought to get me somewhere. Stanley Craig, isn't it, Marie?
How did you know?
Stanley Craig, theatrical agent. You shouldn't have left his card on your desk yesterday, darling.
Clyde. Clyde, if you do anything to Ricky,
You do love him, don't you?
All right, I love him.
For the last time, what's it going to be, Ricky or me?
I've already told you. Nothing can change it, Clyde. This is our last week.
All right. That's all I wanted to know.
In just 30 seconds, the Whistler will continue tonight's story.
Don't be half right. Use Usafi. For example, would you say that the use of calendars goes back 1,200 years? No, that's only half right. Brush up on your ancient history. Tell your I&E officer you want to study with the United States Armed Forces Institute, USAFI. It's easy. It's simple. If you don't want to be half right, use USAFI.
And now, back to the Whistler.
Well, Clyde, it's all over, isn't it? Her mind is made up. And you know Marie well enough to realize that nothing you can do or say will change it now. And everything she said was true. Without her, you're nothing. There'll be no more top billings at $1,000 a week in expensive night spots. No more polite applause from the cafe society crowd. No more penthouse apartments. Nothing but a seat on the sidelines while Marie and Ricky drift across ballroom floors, on and up to the top. It's early the next morning when you leave your apartment by the private elevator. And 20 minutes later, you walk up a flight of creaky stairs to Stanley Craig's office in the West 40.
Yes, sir. What can I do for you? You're Stanley Craig? That's me. Pull up a chair. Thank you. I thought I might be a little early. Hey, I didn't recognize you for a minute. You're Clyde Croydon. I saw your act again last night. Really? Yeah. Good act, too. Thanks. What can I do for you? Answer a few questions. Sure. Glad to. You manage a dancer named Ricky? I see what you're getting at. Yeah, I manage him. New boy specialist in rumbas and tangos. Very fine dancer. That's what Marie tells me. They'd make a great team, Mr. Croydon. Ricky and Marie. She's not at liberty, Mr. Craig. She's my partner. And my wife. I must admit this sort of thing going behind my back, But I'm sure she resents it, too. That's not what Ricky told me. Look, Mr. Croydon, you've been in the game long enough to know what youth means in a dance game. I don't think you're being very fair to me. If she goes for it, I guess Ricky will be a new partner. There's just nothing you can do. I would like to talk to him, if you don't mind. Sure. Just say when. Today. Where is he now? Out in the park somewhere. He walks for 2 hours every morning. Good for the legs, you know. Alone? Be hard to find another guy who would knock off 8 miles in the park before lunch, don't you think? Yeah, he's alone. Well, does he come here after his walk? Sometimes yes, sometimes no. Might be a couple hours. I have all morning. Okay. The new varieties on the desk. You'll be alone here, no one to bother. Thanks. Take it easy, huh? Sure. Mr. Croydon. Yes? No hard feelings? Right. No hard feelings.
No, Clyde, no hard feelings at all. Just the amazing realization that not 1 minute ago, as you talked to Stanley Craig, you calmly, unemotionally, coldly decided to murder your wife, Marie. There was no shock to it at all. It's as if it had been there all the time in the back of your mind, waiting to be formulated into thought. Yes, Clyde. Here you are in Stanley Craig's office alone. Ricky is walking in the... Marie is at home alone. You realize an entity like this might not happen in 1,000 years. If you're going to do it at all, Clyde, you've got to do it now. On the top of the file cabinet, you find a package of Stanley Craig's letterhead. On his desk, a battered typewriter. In your pocket, the card signed Ricky that came with the flowers. And most important, in your mind, an idea.
Marie, my darling, it is useless to try to put this into words. I've told no one of your decision to stay with Clyde because I know it isn't final, that you love me and always will, that the only future for either of us is together.
You finish the note, and at the bottom of it, after all my love, you carefully copy Ricky's signature from the card. On the desk is a sharp letter opener with Stanley Craig's name on it. That's part of it, too, Clyde. You put it in your coat pocket, ready when you need it. Now, back to your apartment. You still have over an hour, and you know Marie will be alone.
Hello, Marie.
Oh. Where you been?
You know where I went.
Did you see him?
Ricky?
Who else?
He wasn't there. Seems he was taking his morning walk in the park. Remember when we used to walk in the park together, Marie?
You're breaking my heart.
Sorry. I want to show you a letter.
Huh?
Here, read it. It's addressed to you.
Marie, my darling, it's useless to try to put this into words. I've told no one of your decision to stay with Clyde because I know it isn't final, That you love me and always would. Oh, God, this is ridiculous.
Go on, Marie. Read the rest of it.
I see. Always will. That the only future for either of us is together. You must believe me, darling. I'd rather die than have it any other way. I'm coming to your apartment tomorrow morning at 11. We must decide this once and for all. All my love, Ricky.
What's the matter, Marie?
Oh, Clyde, that's the funniest thing I've ever read in my life. What are you doing?
It's a present for Ricky, darling.
I'm afraid I don't... What are you doing with that letter opener?
He's going for the chair, Marie. For your murder.
Clyde, please. Please. No, Clyde. No.
Oh. Still around, Mr. Croydon? Yes, still around. I'm beginning to wonder if Ricky will show up at all. Anybody call? Not unless they called while I was out stretching my legs, walked around the block a couple of times. Sorry you had to wait so long. Oh, that's all right. It gave me a chance to think things over. Is that good or bad? I think it's good. I decided it's wrong for me to try to stand in her way. If this looks like a break for her and Ricky, I think they deserve a chance. I was hoping you'd see it that way. Thanks a lot. Well, I'd better be going. Tell Ricky about that when he comes, will you? Sure. They're going home? Yes, I think I'd better tell Marie. Police headquarters. This is Clyde Croydon. I live in the penthouse at 1232 Warwick Place. 1232, that's right. Please send somebody up here as quickly as you can. My wife has been murdered. Feel better, Mr. Croydon? I think so, Sergeant. It's quite a letter we found in the wastebasket. What do you think of it? I don't know what to think. You knew what was going on between this man and your wife? There was nothing going on. It was all in his mind. What do you mean? Look, I've never seen this Ricky. I don't know who he is. All I know is that he started sending Marie flowers after every performance. He had some crazy idea she was in love with him. It was ridiculous. She hardly knew him. And what about the dance business? That was part of it, too. He thought she'd leave me and team up with him. Don't ask me why. Well, she laughed at him. Yeah, that's as good a motive as I've seen in 20 years. You know, it's a wonder he didn't leave a confession note right on the table. He left everything else. First-class motive, letter in the wastebasket, the knife with his manager's name on it, and the butcher's outside. And yet, what? With all that, after practically shouting from the housetops that he'd killed her, he carefully wipes his prints off the knife. Funny how a murderer's mind works, isn't it? Yes. It's hard to understand. By the way, Mr. Croydon, this is only a formality, of course, but where were you yesterday morning? In Craig's office, waiting for Ricky to show up. Craig seemed to think she'd go for him as a new partner, and I finally decided to go down and settle it. Have any words? No, I just told him if it was all right with Marie, it was all right with me. I knew, of course, how she felt about him. Where was Ricky at the time? Walking in the park, exercising his leg. Alone? I guess so. There it is again. I'll bet the guy hasn't even got himself an alibi. Have you talked to him yet? Well, the boys are looking him up now. If you ask me, Mr. Croydon, that guy's a dead pigeon.
All of us are proud of our hometowns, and rightly so. In this brief moment before we continue with our program, we'd like to offer a salute to one of our hometowns in America, Cleveland, Ohio. The seventh largest city in the United States. Cleveland was founded in 1796 by General Moses Cleveland, chief surveyor for a land company. His employers bought 3 million acres in what is now northern Ohio, paying 40 cents an acre. Just by way of comparison, an acre in downtown Cleveland today would bring some $2 million. It is an important Great Lakes shipping point and the site of iron and steel manufacturing. Other Cleveland products include paints, varnishes, electrical appliances, chemicals, and automobile and airplane parts. It is well known for its cultural developments also. The city owns and operates its own dramatic theater, and the Cleveland Symphony Orchestra is widely acclaimed. In the Cleveland Cultural Gardens, a mile-long strip of park area, more than 30 nationality groups represented in Cleveland's population are creating gardens as memorials to peace. 120 years is a short time in the world's history, but during that time, Cleveland has taken its honored place in the building of America.
And now, back to The Whistlers.
Well, Clive, all it took was a little nerve. You're over the hump now, all ready to act as number one witness for the prosecution in the case against Ricky. Tomorrow, the story will break in the papers, and the notoriety, the public sympathy over your bereavement, should make it easy to pick up a new partner. One who'll keep you in the top spot, in penthouse apartments with private elevators. Yes, Clive, you can relax now. You've decided it's all over.
Oh, Sergeant. I'm sorry to disturb you, Mr. Croydon. I was about to go to bed. Anything wrong? We've got Ricky. Oh, good. Yeah, just finished questioning him. Mind if I come in? Not at all. Yeah, we checked the note against Craig's typewriter. That's where it came from, all right. Then it looks like you've got a case. And the note threw us a curve. For a while. What do you mean, for a while? Until we found Ricky. He claims he didn't write it. Good Lord, what did you expect him to say? In just a minute. Show you what I mean. Come on in, will you? Mr. Croydon, this is Ricardo Montez, also known as Ricky. He did it. He killed my wife. He wrote the note.
No sé de qué hablan, señores, pero no la maté.
Wait a minute. That's what I mean about the note, Croydon. The boy doesn't know a word of English. It's a fake. We checked that, too. But there was another thing about that note that really tied it up, Croydon. If he could have written it, he'd have signed it in his own handwriting.
But it was his handwriting.
It was his name, but the florist's handwriting.
Featured in tonight's story were Bill Foreman as the Whistler, Vic Perrin, Gene Bates, Harry Bartell, and Jack Moyles. The Whistler, directed by Gordon T. Hughes. The music by Wilbur Hatch is produced by Joel Malone and transmitted overseas by the Armed Forces Radio Service. The Whistler was entirely fictional, and all characters portrayed on The Whistler are also fictional. Any similarities of names or resemblances to persons, living or dead, is purely coincidental. This is Dan Crubberly speaking, and reminding you to listen again next week for another strange tale by The Whistler. This is the United States Armed Forces Radio and Television Service.
Well, my dear, I'm glad you seem to have warmed up to your gift. I think this calls for even more hot cocoa. and another log on the fire. These walls are thick and stone. They do hold a chill if they want to. And believe me, their mood is, well, unpredictable, to say the least. I don't know about you, but sometimes I like to let the temperature drop. I like to feel the chill, like I'm some kind of abominable snowman.
Tired of the everyday grind? Ever dream of a life of romantic adventure? Want to get away from it all? We offer you Escape.
Escape, designed to free you from the four walls of today for a half hour of high adventure.
You are high on the frozen slopes of a great mountain, terrified and caught in a blizzard, while the thing for which you've been hunting has suddenly become the hunter. And if it finds you, then for you and your companions, there can be no escape.
So listen now as Escape brings you Anthony Ellis's exciting story, The Abominable Snowman.
Our first bit of luck was when we hired our Sherpa guide, Nasang. That was in Darjeeling. When I told Nasang what we were after, he hesitated for a moment. And then he said,
"The Sahibs have not come to climb Shomolungma?"
"Oh, no, we're a little late for that. It's already been done. The other two Sahibs and myself are here for the reason I told you."
Meto Kangmi?
That's right.
The Sahibs always hire me to climb the mountain with them, but never this.
Are you afraid of them?
I have seen one.
You've seen one?
Yes, many of us have seen them.
Wait a minute. Alan.
Yeah. What's up?
I'm interviewing a Sherpa in here. He says he's seen one of the things.
Hey.
Where's Frank?
Went out to get some tobacco.
Yeah. All right, come on in. I think this is our man.
All right.
Nasang, this is Mr. Ferris.
Sahib?
Hello, Nasang.
Nasang was telling me about what he'd seen. Go ahead, Nasang.
It has a face that is evil. And when it saw me, it uttered a strange cry and bounded away. Sometimes leaping, sometimes running with great strides. It was dusk, and after a moment I lost sight of it in the snow.
Where were you?
With the French expedition. It was at 19,000 feet on Shomolungma.
How far were you from it?
30 feet, perhaps 35.
You're sure it wasn't an ape?
I am sure. There is no ape in the Himalaya to make such a track.
What about bears?
This too I have been asked. But does a bear walk always upon its hind legs?
Well, that's enough for me. Alan?
Yeah, he'll do.
Yeah. But if you want the job, Nasang, you're hired.
You are going to try to capture a Yeti?
Yes.
It will be a difficult thing, but I will serve with you.
Yeti, Wild Man, Netokangmi, Abominable Snowman. That's the name the natives had for the things, and Alan Ferris, Frank Davis, and I were going to try to get one. We'd all done some climbing, but climbing was secondary here. Expeditions since the beginning of the 20th century had heard of the Abominable Snowman, observed their tracks, and one or two white men claimed to have seen them. Great ape, bear, monkey, wild men. We didn't know, but we were going to find out.
4 weeks later, we were in the Rongbuk Valley for our interview at the monastery with the Lama. The journey from our base had been uneventful, the weather was good, and our spirits were high. From the Lama's window, we could see the great peak of Everest in the distance.
Why, gentlemen, do you desire to capture Metokangmi?
Because, sir, we believe it will be an invaluable aid in our prehistoric research. That is, if these things are in any way human.
And for this reason, then, you have formed the expedition?
Yes.
You are all familiar with climbing?
Yes, we are.
You would need to be. The Yeti move at high places, dangerous places, so my people tell me. Also, the monsoons are arriving in a short time.
I understand that. Then do we have your permission to investigate in the valley and beyond?
You have my permission.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
There is one point, however. I must request that no wild animal or being in this valley be shot. Our religion does not allow it.
We'll respect your wishes, sir. Now, may I ask you one more thing?
Of course, my son.
Do you believe in the existence of Metokangmi?
I myself have never seen them, but I know that they live here, above the valley, on the goddess mother of the world. It is also true that at least 5, and possibly more, inhabit the upper Rongbuk and its glaciers.
Thank you.
Do you have porters?
Our guide Nasang is hiring them now.
Yeah. I trust that he meets with good fortune.
The old man, with great dignity, bowed slightly to us, and we were dismissed. But I thought I saw the shadow of a smile on his lips as he turned away. And it wasn't long before I found out why. Nasang returned to us in our quarters, and his face warned of bad news.
Sab, I am unable to hire any porters.
Well, why not?
They know the purpose of the expedition. They will not go.
Why?
They are afraid.
Of the snowman?
Yes. They live in peace with them. They wish no trouble. They are afraid.
Well, all right. It'll be rough, but we can't waste time talking them into it. The monsoons will be coming in a couple of weeks. It's not the same as climbing Everest. We'll travel light, just the 4 of us, set up a base and start hunting. All right with you fellows?
Yeah, sure.
Nasang?
I will go with you. I am not afraid.
Good. Well, let's take a look at the map. Now, we'll each carry a capacity load. We should be able to make this point below the glacier in 2 days. That's 16,000 feet. And if our abominable snowmen are in the vicinity, we've got 2 weeks to find them.
When do we start?
Tomorrow.
Good.
Well, that's it.
Paul?
Yes, Frank?
One thing. What do the natives mean when they say they don't want any trouble with the things?
Superstition, probably.
Oh, no, Sab. It is not superstition. It is because the Yeti are cannibals. That is why the porters are afraid.
The weather turned ugly the day we left the village. A cold Tibetan wind blew down from the west, and with our heavy packs, it took us much longer than we'd thought to arrive at the point just below the Rongbuk Glacier. We set up our camp and made ourselves as comfortable as we could. The next morning wasn't so bad. There was a heavy overcast, a promise of snow, and the peak of Everest looming over us was shrouded in clouds. The 4 of us sat in the tent looking at our charts and drinking hot tea.
I figured it'd be easiest if we started at the East Glacier. It's only about 3 miles from here, and with the weather as stinking as it is, we won't run too much of a risk. What do you think, Paul?
Well, that sounds all right. What do you say we split up? You and Nasang, Alan and me. We'll work up on either side of the ridge, here. And if we spot any tracks, fire 2 shots.
Yeah, good enough.
Now, the big thing, though, no matter what, don't shoot at the thing if you do see it. Okay?
Okay.
All right. If we lose touch with each other, we'll meet back here at 5. All right, let's get going. We'd left the base at 6 that morning, and the going was rough. Alan was pretty well shot by the time we got to the 17,000-foot mark. He was having a tough time breathing, and the wind had come up again. And with it, a fine, powdery snow that blinded and choked us.
Hey, I gotta take 5.
All right. Here, move over here. Might cut some of the wind.
Oh, that's better.
Oh, we might as well start back for the base. We couldn't see anything in this anyhow.
You know, right now, I don't care whether we do or not.
This is good weather. Wait until the monsoon starts.
No, not me. Oh, I'm cold. I've never been so cold in all my life.
We stayed in the half shelter of an overhang for 10 minutes. The wind was quieter and the snow had let up. I noticed that the tracks we'd made coming into the shelter were gone now, but we didn't have any worry finding our way back. I figured that Frank and Nassang had met pretty much the same thing on their side of the ridge, and we'd meet them at the base. So Alan and I picked ourselves up and started off.
Boy, I thought I was in pretty good shape, but up here, boy, I'm nothing. Paul, I'm tired again.
We'll just take it easy going down. You haven't got frostbite, have you?
No, not yet, but...
What?
The left there.
Yeah.
They're not our tracks, are they?
Not unless you took your boots off on the way up.
Must have just passed by. It must have seen us.
Yeah. Come on. We were looking at a set of tracks newly made in the fresh snow. And they'd passed so close to our shelter that the thing must have known we were there. They weren't the tracks of a bear or an ape, but more like a splay-footed naked foot. The tracks of the Abominable Snowman.
We will return to Escape in just a moment, but first, 30 million school children make their way back to class this year. There are just 10 million too many for existing school facilities. Contact Better Schools, 2 West 45th Street, New York 19, for information on ending this menace to America's educational standards. And now, back to Escape.
We began to follow the tracks, and for a while, perhaps 150 yards, it was easy. And then the thing made a leftward traverse down a deep slope. We could see the prints clearly, angling with a sidestep, as sure-footed as a mountain goat, except that it was walking on 2 legs.
This way, Paul.
Take it easy, Alan.
It's getting steeper. Boy, that thing sure can climb.
Hold up. Alan.
I think
Hold it! And he dropped out of sight over the lip of the crevasse. We weren't roped together. I got as close as I dared to the edge. The loose snow crumbled away from my outstretched body. And I looked down into the blue-black darkness below, falling away into nothingness. He was gone. Finished. All I could think of was the noise he'd made when he went over. Surprised, angry, then silence. The crevasse might have been 500 feet, or 5,000. Snow started to fall again. Big flakes this time and wet. I stood up, and across the gap 20 feet away, I saw the tracks of the thing, continuing on and away until they became lost in the blank whiteness of the glacier. It had jumped and landed still upright on the opposite side. I went back to the base, and an hour later, Frank and Nassang returned. I told them, and we were quiet for a long time. Then...
Paul, are we going out again tomorrow?
Why not?
I just wanted to.
We should go back. It is an omen.
I tell you, he was going too fast. He didn't have a chance to see the crevasse. That's not an omen, it's bad sense.
Metokangmi cannot be caught.
We'll catch him.
But there are only 3 of us. If we had a few more men...
I tell you, the thing was so close that if we'd looked up at the right time, we'd have seen it. You think I'm going to give up now? Next time we'll get it.
There was no chance to get Alan out, huh?
No.
You think if we went back...
Listen, you think I don't want to? He's gone. I tried, but he's gone.
Okay, okay. Wish that wind had let up.
Maybe by morning. We'll try again tomorrow. It was cold that night, and somehow colder because Alan was gone. I heard Frank tossing around, and I knew he was thinking about a body, broken and lonely, lost somewhere in a deep and dark place. In the morning, the 3 of us packed our gear, camera, food. It was a light pack. We started up again, this time to a crest above the ridge. It was tougher than it looked, and we weren't even halfway up before we had to rest. As I looked to the west, I saw clouds boiling up. Not white, but somber, threatening. And below, the valley looked grim, ugly gray. And then the sun was gone. And we kept on going up. And then I had a strange feeling. It was nothing I could see, nothing I could hear, only a sensation of being watched, followed. Wait a minute.
See something?
No.
I have felt it too, Sahib.
Something following us?
Yes. It is Metokangmi.
How do you know?
It can be nothing else. At this height, there is nothing else that lives.
Maybe it's curious. No, don't turn around, Frank. Listen. When we get up to the crest, you 2 flop down. Stay in sight of the slope here.
What are you going to do?
Move around the hump and watch. If it thinks we're all together, it may come close enough to give us a chance to get it.
You better watch your step. It looks nasty.
I will. Now, come on. It took us another 15 minutes to get up to the crest, and then Frank and Nassang hunched down to rest. They were in clear view of the slope we just ascended. I moved back out of sight and made my way toward the hump, which backed a long shelf on the north side of the crest. In a couple of minutes, I lost sight of them and of the slope. The wind had increased, and the clouds had spread now to become an iron gray canopy over the mountain. It was getting colder again. I don't think it took over 5 minutes to reach my lookout point, and when I did, I had a perfect view of the ground we'd covered. There was nothing there. The men were out of sight, and I waited. A minute, 2. There was nothing. Until... It came, carried on the wind, a cry and then shots. I scrambled back to where I'd left them. And when I got there, Frank was lying on his back. And I couldn't look at what was left of his face. There were terrible deep rents in his clothing, and he was dead. The song lay huddled a few feet beyond, a gun in his hand.
Sahib.
Yeah. What is it? What?
Metokangmi came from behind us. Before I could draw the gun, it has killed, and it sprang at me. It is strong, Sahib, with the strength of 10 men.
All right, can you sit up?
My leg, it struck at me, my leg broken. I shot at it, but I missed. It jumped away and was gone.
Okay. We'll have to figure out a way to get you down. We were 4 hours from camp, and with Nasang practically helpless, it could well be 4 days or never. I buried Frank where he was lying, then began to work down the slope. Nasang was in great pain. He half slid and crawled as best he could. That part of it wasn't too bad. Then we were at the bottom, and there was a ledge to climb. It took well over 2 hours to do that, and we still had 3 miles of difficult terrain to cover. The stops became more frequent.
Son, leave me here. Go back.
No.
My leg is frozen. There is no feeling anymore. I shall not live much longer.
Don't be a fool. After a rest, you'll be able to go on.
Sunday night comes. If we are both caught here, we both die. There will be snow, much snow. Leave me, son.
No, we're going back together.
Please, let me sleep. Let me sleep here. I cannot go on.
You've got to, Nasang.
No. No more.
The ridge is only about a half mile from there. It won't be too bad.
No. No, let me stay.
Nasang.
Let me sleep.
No. No, come on, Nasang. Come on, you're not going to sleep.
Sam,
You'll be all right.
Behind you, Sam.
I turned, and for an instant I saw it outlined against the snow, crouching, of medium height. It was covered with thick hair. The face was reddish and bare, a semi-human face, and it was not an ape. The thing made a tremendous leap and was gone, but I'd hit it. I knew I hit it.
The Kangmi, that was he. Did you kill it?
No, I don't think so.
Then it will be back. It has tasted blood. You must leave me.
No, get up. Get up, come on. Let's go. Nasang.
I am very sorry, Sam. Will you ask the Lama to make a prayer for me?
Sure. Sure I will, Nasang, but...
Give my pay to my wife in Darjeeling. I'm sorry, Sahib. I die.
Nasang? Nasang? And the darkness came, and with it shadows in the snow. Every hillock, mound became the thing, motionless, waiting. In my mind, I kept seeing it, its long arms, powerful, and the dreadful claws it must have possessed. I carried my gun in my gloved hand, but I knew that I couldn't fire it unless I was barehanded. And that meant my hand would freeze to the gun. And then suddenly I felt myself slipping. It was a short incline, but when I reached the bottom, the gun was gone. I'd lost it. I've got to find it. I've got to find it. And I saw a glint of metal in the snow 10 feet away. And at the same time, above me at the top of the bank, the thing. It stood swaying a little, looking down at me. I moved slowly, inched my way toward the gun. And as I drew closer, I kept my eyes looking up. But it didn't move, only stared down at me. And I thought I saw its little eyes glittering. And I thought, if the gun's frozen now, if it's frozen, it doesn't fire. And I was nearer to it, near enough to take off my glove. But that moment in which I'd have to bend to pick it up, that's when it would leap down at me, tear my throat out, tear, and I had the gun and I pulled the trigger. And it lay there, strange and terrifying, its blood staining the snow. And it looked at me. Looked at me until the sound died away. It was dead. But the eyes kept on staring. It must have been the shots that loosened the snow and ice on the ridge above. I heard the sound, and I ran. It passed me and swept on down toward the valley, the thunder of it dying in the distance. And when I went back, there was nothing there. It was buried somewhere under tons of snow. I made my way back to the Wrong Book Village. I don't remember how. I didn't remember anything for 2 weeks after. But I'm alive. And I'm not going back there again. That's all I know. Or want to know about the Abominable Snowman.
Escape has brought you The Abominable Snowman, written and directed by Anthony Ellis, starring William Conrad as Lane. Featured in the cast were Anthony Barrett, Hy Averback, Jack Crucian, and Edgar Barrier. The special music for Escape was composed and conducted by Leith Stevens. Next week.
Well, my dear, the hour is getting late, and the chill in the air is, well, it's gotten more intense, I suppose. No matter. More wood on the fire, more hot in your cup. I'm starting to feel even more Yule-y. Is that a term? Yule? Well, it is now. Oh, I haven't felt this jovial since All Saints. Usually I feel like a kind of cold canvas.
Another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense. In just a moment, Cold Canvas, written for suspense by Walter Black.
Yeah? Oh, Bud, come in.
Yes, sir. I thought I'd better check with you before I went out, Howard.
Fine. Sit down.
Oh, thanks.
Well, this is a big day, isn't it?
Well, it sure is.
Well, I remember my first day in the field. I was really champing at the bit. Couldn't wait to get out there and sell all those prospects. Well, what's on the agenda?
Well, I thought maybe I'd just get out and knock on some doors.
Good. A lot of men in this business sneer at cold canvassing, but not me, Bud. You can sell a lot of insurance just by going around knocking on doors. Just remember one thing. Don't be discouraged. Don't ever give up.
Well, if I get thrown out of here, it'll probably be by a butler. Even the door chimes sound rich.
Yes?
Oh, good afternoon, madam. Are you the mistress of this beautiful establishment?
Aren't you a little fancy? I thought the phrase was lady of the house.
Well, yes, ma'am, it is usually, but someone as attractive as you with such a magnificent home deserves nothing but the best.
Whatever you're selling, you're probably very successful at it, aren't you?
Well, ma'am, if I am, it's only because I'm lucky enough to have the right kind of client.
Clients? For what?
Peace of mind and security, madam.
This I have not heard before. This is new. All right, Mr. Bones, you've piqued my interest. Exactly what little gadget in that shiny new briefcase of yours is going to provide me with peace of mind and security?
Life insurance, ma'am.
I should have known.
Oh, now, please, ma'am, don't be too hasty. Let me ask you something. When Mr.
The name is Fouché. Fouche.
Oh, thank you. Well, when Mr. Fouché bought you this beautiful home, he wasn't just buying lumber and bricks. He was also buying shelter and comfort. And when he bought your television set, he was buying entertainment and pleasure.
Have you watched television lately?
Well, but his intent was to provide pleasure. Now, wasn't it, Mrs. Fouché?
So?
So, a good provider doesn't just buy life insurance. He buys peace of mind for himself and security for you. I mean, in case anything should happen to him.
Your elliptical phrasing is so comforting. You mean if he dies?
Well, yes, ma'am.
He's only 41.
Well, but can he guarantee how long he's going to live? No, ma'am. No one can guarantee that. But I can guarantee that no matter what happens, whether he lives or dies, his and your future will be provided for. Life insurance, ma'am. It's the only answer. You know, we have an old saying in our business. Someone always pays for life insurance, whether it's bought or not. The breadwinner pays in premiums, or the widow in privation and suffering.
What's your name?
Phillips. Eugene J. Phillips. My friends call me Bud.
I'll bet they do. Would you care for a cup of coffee, Mr. Eugene J. Phillips?
Well, if you're sure it's no trouble.
I almost never go to trouble for other people, Mr. Phillips. Come on in and meet my husband. You can tell us both all about this peace of mind and security.
Well, that's pretty much the story, Mr. Fouché. You're a successful businessman. I don't have to tell you the value of sound investing.
Okay, I get the pitch. If I drop dead, I'm worth $100,000. You want me to buy this, hon?
I want you to do what you feel is right.
How much does $100,000 cost?
Well, let me see now. With a double indemnity in the event of accidental death, $3,157 annually.
Out of the question. Forget it.
Oh, that's all right, sir. I mean, what could you conveniently afford?
Maybe, at the outside, maybe $1,000 a year.
All right. When would it be convenient for you to be examined by our doctor?
I haven't said yes yet.
Well, no, sir, but you see, regardless of whether you put 1,000 or 100 into the plan, you're going to have a medical examination. So at least we'll find out if you can qualify.
It can't hurt you to have a physical, Victor.
Where do I have to go to get it?
Oh, nowhere, sir. I'll have the doctor here at the house. House tomorrow evening around 8:30.
Can tomorrow. Make it Friday.
All right, sir. Friday at 8:30. Now, if you'll just sign this application and give me
I haven't definitely made up my mind yet. I don't sign papers until I'm sure I'm ready to go ahead.
Well, this is just an application, sir. It doesn't bind you or the company. But you see, we must have it in order for you to be examined by the doctor.
I have no intention of giving you any money tonight.
Oh, you don't have to, Mr. Fouché. You can pay the first premium when the policy is issued. Now, what is your exact date of birth?
In just a moment, we will return for the second act of Suspense.
Well, of course, he kept throwing in arguments, but I just said, and yes, sir, and kept right on filling out the application.
And when does he take his physical?
Friday night.
Think you'll go through with it?
Oh, why, sure, Howard.
Don't get your hopes up too high.
Well, now, this is a business of the law of averages, you told me. If I can knock off a $100,000 case every week, a lot of them are bound to stick, aren't they?
Yeah, I wish I'd had your spirit when I was your age. Sure, Bud, you keep on knocking them off and you'll be rolling in dough. Only, don't concentrate on the big ones. It's the 5s and 10s that pay the freight. Yeah? Oh, yes. For you, Bud, a woman.
Oh, thanks. Hello?
Is that Mr. Phillips?
It sure is.
Madeline Fouché here.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
About that insurance for my husband.
Oh, well, there's nothing wrong, is there, ma'am? I mean, it's a fine policy, Mrs. Fouché. Believe me, I wouldn't have recommended it.
Don't get upset, Mr. Phillips. Mr. Fouché wants to go through with it, but after you left last night, we got to talking about it. He's figured out a way that his corporation can pay the premiums and they'll be tax deductible.
Oh, yes, ma'am?
So we've decided to increase the size of the policy.
Oh.
How much would it cost for $250,000? The least expensive kind of insurance.
Well, 1 second, Mrs. Fouché. Howard, look up the rate for $250,000 of convertible term, age 41.
What? You're kidding.
I'm on the level. By the year, Mrs. Fouché?
Oh, no. Mr. Fouché was very explicit on that point. He said monthly.
Yes, ma'am.
Monthly. Okay. Let's see. With double indemnity, $355 even.
$355 per month, Mrs. Fouché.
All right. Oh, by the way, will this also provide for my husband's retirement?
Oh, well, no, don't worry about that. We'll convert it at a later date to the right kind of plan, but meanwhile, you'll be protected in the event of his premature...
Yes, Mr. Phillips. All right, I'll put the check in the mail tonight.
Make it out to the company, Mrs. Fouché.
Yes, and I'll mark it to your attention.
Well, thank you very much. Oh, don't forget that the doctor's coming on Friday.
We haven't forgotten. Goodbye, Mr. Phillips.
250,000?
Yeah.
Well, I'll be a no-good, three-toed, tree-climbing South American sloth.
What did I tell you? Hey, Howard, what is my first-year commission?
55%, you lucky boy.
55% of $355. Now, let me see. That's close to $200 a month. $2,400 for 1 hour's work. Oh, I think I'm going to like the insurance business. You wanted me, Howard?
Yes, come on in, Bud. You see the paper this morning?
Oh, no, I didn't even take time out for a real breakfast. My first appointment was at 8:15, all the way on the other side of town. Why?
Here.
Huh? What is it?
On the front page. Down at the right-hand side.
Huh? Oh. Where, Howard? I don't see anything. Oh, no. Oh, no, it couldn't be.
Yes, that's what I said when I first read it.
Victor L. Fouché, 41, a local contractor residing at 11 Edgewood Terrace, was the victim of a hit-and-run accident early this morning on South Waring Boulevard. According to his wife, Fouché was on his way home from a business conference when he was struck by the speeding car. He died at Mercy Hospital without regaining consciousness. Police say no clues, early developments. Oh. One lousy monthly premium. $2,000 right out the window. Oh, guess I shouldn't say that, Howard, but... Well, I only met him that once, and after all, it was my first big case. I suppose I ought to be thinking of her. Mrs. Fouché, I mean. Gee, it's pretty rough on her.
Yes, well, she'll have the money to console her. $500,000 can be very soothing.
Hey, that's right. Double indemnity in case of accidental death.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Listen, Howard. Maybe it sounds crazy, but you think she could have, run over it?
It wouldn't be the first time. But don't worry. The company will check and double-check. And then triple-check. They don't just hand out all that money without really investigating.
Yeah. Gee, I wish I'd been able to wangle the whole annual premium out of him first, though.
Well, cheer up. There are lots more prospects where he came from. Come on, I'll buy you lunch.
That was sure a good meal, Howard. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, feeling a little better now?
Yeah, sure.
More coffee?
Just a little. That's plenty, thanks.
What you got to do now, kid, is simply forget all about Fouché and settle down to making up the difference in other policies.
Yeah.
4 or 5 medium-sized cases will make it all back for you. Never look back, Bud. Always ahead.
Well, hey, Howard.
Huh?
Look, over there, just coming in.
It's not bad at all.
That's Mrs. Fouché.
Oh.
And look, the guy with her.
And what about him?
Why would she be going out to lunch with some guy the day after her husband is run over?
Oh, don't go leaping to a lot of conclusions, son. The man could be her brother or her lawyer or her husband's lawyer. Or just somebody who's taking her out to get her mind off her troubles. No law says the widow has to go into hiding. Come on, drink your coffee. I have to get back to the office.
Howard, would you do me a favor? Go pay a call on her later today with me.
What for?
Well, you're more experienced about people than I am. I'd just like you to meet her and see what you think of her.
Well, if it'll make you feel any better, okay. Besides, it isn't every day I get to meet someone as good-looking as she is.
In a moment, we will return for the third act of Suspense.
Swanky neighborhood.
Yeah, where do you see the inside of the house?
Oh, Mr. Phillips.
Yes, ma'am. I'd like you to meet my associate, Mr. Rigby, Mrs. Fouché.
How do you do?
Hello.
You've seen the paper?
Yes,
I still don't believe it. Only last night at supper we were discussing our vacation, and now... You must excuse me.
Oh, please. Please, don't apologize, ma'am. That's why we came, to offer our...
Condolences.
That's very kind of you. I feel so lost. If it weren't for my husband's lawyer, Roger Whittier, I don't know what I'd do. He even insisted on taking me out to lunch today to get my mind off.
What did I tell you? We won't bother you anymore, Mrs. Fouché. If there's anything we can do, just let us know. Come on, bud.
Would you like to come in for a moment?
No, ma'am. No, we wouldn't dream of imposing. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Well, Howard, what do you think?
She's a fine woman. Taking you like a soldier. Like I said, Bud, you're leaping to a lot of wrong conclusions.
Oh, Mr. Phillips.
I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
Oh, no, I was just doing my supper dishes. This is the maid's night out.
I just thought, well, it's been almost 3 weeks now, and I was passing by, and, well, I thought maybe there was something I could do to help.
Well, that's very kind of you, Mr. Phillips, but really, there isn't anything.
All right, ma'am.
But now that you've stopped, why don't you come in for a moment?
Oh, are you sure it's all right?
Perfectly all right.
Thank you.
Won't you come into the living room?
Are we alone?
No, there's a spy from your insurance company under the piano. Of course we're alone.
You get the check.
It's already deposited, Angel. $500,000. I keep saying it over and over again. The most beautiful words in the English language.
And no one's been around.
You mean to investigate? No, not since right after the accident.
Oh, you know what that means, baby? We are in the clear. Nobody's got a thing to go on. We're in the clear.
Well, I never thought we wouldn't be, Angel.
No, I can't wait much longer for you. Sneaking in and out like this has been driving me crazy.
Me too, darling. When do we go?
Well, gotta think up a good story for Rigby. Something that'll give us 2 or 3 weeks head start. Maybe a vacation. And then we just take off for Mexico and from there down to South America.
But what if they suspect us?
Oh, let them. We'll be long gone. And we'll be where they can't extradite us either.
You've gotten rid of the car.
Yes, sir. Stripped it down in my own garage and sold it for junk piece by piece. Don't you worry, baby. We've got it made.
I'm not worried, as long as I have you.
Now, look, I'll call you tomorrow or the next day. Just hold tight.
Yes, darling.
So long, gorgeous.
Take care, my angel.
Go on to bed. I'll let myself out. Good night, Mrs. Fouché. If there's anything else Mr. Rigby or I can do for you, please just say the word.
Hurry up, Roger.
He's gone.
Just now.
Where are your bags?
Already in the car.
Okay, let's get going, hon. Back door.
What about your bag?
I'll find what I need in Mexico. The sooner we're across the border, the better. We picked a good night, Madeline. Pitch black. Come on.
The garage doors are already open.
We thought of everything. Gas tank full?
I thought of everything, Mother. You drive. Are you thinking the same thing I am?
You're stewed.
Yes. Dear Mr. Eugene J. Phillips.
Oh, what a job you must have done on him. And so he calls you when?
Tomorrow or the next day.
And you're gone, and what can he do? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. He's left holding a big, empty bag.
Well, he could go to the police.
And walk into the gas chamber for murder? Mm-mm. Anyway, give us 1 week and who cares?
There's no extradition where we're going.
That's funny. He mentioned that, too.
No, it only goes to show that he's a very intelligent stooge.
Tell me something. Is this a private joke, or can I get in on it?
Oh, it's Bob.
Yeah, well, just call me Stooge for short. How are you, Mr. Whittier, isn't it?
You said he'd fallen for it.
That's what you thought I had, didn't you, Madeline, you lovely little double-crosser?
Well, now, Bud, listen to me, darling. You won't believe this, but I have...
You're right, I won't believe it, so save your breath, Angel.
You got a gun?
Mr. Whittier, you're a lawyer. You know the penalty for carrying a deadly weapon. I don't need a gun.
That's where you're wrong.
Oh, no, Mr. Whittier. You see, I have a lawyer, too, and I left a letter with him. If he doesn't get a phone call or a cable from me every 3 days, he gives the letter to the police. They may not be able to extradite us for Fouché's murder, but they wouldn't be too happy about one committed right under their noses, now would they?
You can.
Other way around, Angel. I figured you were planning something, so I just took some natural precaution.
Roger, we've got to kill him before we reach Mexico.
Oh, sure. Take a chance on being seen. And what do we do with the body? Take it with us?
He's right, Angel. You see, between here and the border, it's kind of open. Pretty well traveled, too. So why don't you just relax? Even after I take my third, you and Clarence Darrow there still have $333,000 left, and that's not hay.
Shut up.
Such poor sportsmanship. Oh, well, I think I'll take a little nap back here. To the border, James.
Si, senor.
Well, we've just come across the border, my friend, and we're celebrating.
Bueno, senor.
See, my two friends here are on their honeymoon, and I'm the best man, and we're all going on the trip together.
You joke, senor.
Yeah, I joke. 3 double scotch.
Si, senor.
Come on now, don't look so grouchy, you two. Think of all the fun we're going to have together. Why, who knows? Maybe I can sell old Roger here a nice, fat insurance policy, and then Madeline can run him down. Well, a thought, anyway, isn't it? What's the matter, Angel? What are you staring at?
I guess she's surprised to see me, Bud.
Howard, how did you...
Wasn't too hard, kid. You weren't quite as smart as you thought. Don't bother, Mrs. Fouché. The police have the place surrounded. Okay, Captain Gomez. But I'm sorry for you. I tried to tell you it was the small cases that paid off, but you were too greedy.
Suspense.
You've been listening to Cold Canvas, written for suspense by Walter Black. In a moment, the names of our players and a word about next week's story of Suspense. Heard in tonight's story were William Redfield as Bud Phillips, Ginger Jones as Madeline Fouché, Les Damon as Howard Rigby, and Guy Rep as Victor Fouché. Listen again next week when we return with Endgame by David Karp, another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
Well, my dear, I know it's about time for us to part, at least for now, but I hope to catch you once more before, well, a new year dawns. This is one more kind of gift. We listen so often to these disembodied voices, these distant stories. It's rare there's a familiar voice among them. But tonight, well, this one, it's extra special. I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. I hope it means as much to you as it does to me. The Open-End Wrench.
This is Orson Welles, speaking from London. The Black Museum. Here in the grim stone structure on the Thames, which houses Scotland Yard, is a warehouse of homicide, where everyday objects, an ink bottle, a child's raincoat, a sofa pillow, all are touched by murder. Here's an open-end wrench. It's a familiar object. If you own an automobile, you own one of these. At the very least, you've seen a mechanic use one. The steel shaft about 8 inches long. The shaft bulging into a curve shaped like a horseshoe, which fits a bolt exactly. Simple tool. Almost beautiful in its slim efficiency.
Well made, isn't it, Inspector?
We're familiar with these things, Doctor. They're quite common as weapons.
Yes, of course. One's skull could be cracked rather efficaciously if this were brought down hard on it.
And today, this open-end wrench can be seen in the Black Museum.
From the annals of the Criminal Investigation Department of the London Police, we bring you the dramatic stories of the crimes recorded by the objects in Scotland Yard's Gallery of Death, the Black Museum.
Here we are. The Black Museum. Scotland Yard's Museum of Murder. Yes, here lies death. Here in silent rows is the ordered catalogue of the violence wreaked by man on fellow man. Here's an empty cardboard match cover. Perhaps you've tossed one into your own wastebasket this very moment, but not like this. Let's hope. No, from this one, the sulfur-headed matches were ripped to start a fire. A woman died in the burning building. Later, a man died at the end of a rope, trapped by the printed advertisement on this match cover. Ah, yes, here we are. This is the open-end wrench. That's a common tool among mechanics, even among non-mechanical types, bookkeepers, clerks, teachers. No sign of violence or death upon it. Merely a bit of shaped, patterned steel produced for use in the manufacture and repair of modern machines. Look at it in ordinary circumstances, and it'll evoke no thought of tragedy in you, or even in the motorist who traveled an English highway one quiet spring morning. Going at a normal speed, enjoying the fresh sunlight, the new clean green of fields and rising hills. The road curved ahead. White posts marked the edge of the embankment. The road heeled slightly, turning to the left.
Ah, quite a view. Ye gods, that's a nasty curve. If you're not awake. That fence. It's smashed. Good heavens. There's a car down there.
It's minutes only until he's back in his own car, speeding toward the nearest town, toward the nearest police station. There.
Constable, there's a wreck. On the curve, about a mile south of here.
You have anything to do with it, mister?
Oh, no, of course not. I noticed the broken fence and saw the car down the hill. I say, there seems to be a woman in it. Look, you'd better come. Bring help.
The doctor, who was also the local coroner, needed little time to determine which of his functions were called for at the wreck.
She's been past help for hours. Must have gone off the road during the night.
I've notified the superintendent about the accident, Doctor.
Yes, well, you fellas will want to trace the car. Any identification on the body?
Nothing in the woman's purse, sir. There ought to be laundry or dry cleaner's marks. It's pretty hard to stay identified these days, Doctor.
Yes, of course. You can tell the ambulance men to take her to the hospital.
Hospital, sir?
Autopsy. I can't just sign a certificate accidental death, you know, Constable.
Yes, sir. Very well, sir.
The ambulance drove off to the local hospital. Dr. Mason followed in his own car. At the wreck, the constable saluted a newcomer.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Johnson. Turned turtle, I see.
Yes, sir. This is the man who discovered the wreck, sir. Mr. Frisbee, Superintendent Foster.
Oh, how do you do, sir?
Mr. Frisbee. Yeah. You left your name and address?
With the constable, sir. If I may, I have a business appointment.
Yes, you go ahead. We'll send for you if we need you for the inquest.
Oh, thank you, sir. Well, just let me know if you want me. I'll be available. Any time, sir.
Anything extraordinary, Johnson?
Nothing, sir, so far as we've seen.
No fire?
No, sir.
I'll have a look at it.
Very good, sir.
Superintendent Foster poked around in the twisted metal. A point caught his attention.
Johnson, any idea which way she was traveling?
Downgrade, sir. There are rather clear tire marks on the roadway, leading to the break in the fence, sir.
Downgrade. Strange. The gear shift lever is in second position.
Second gear, sir?
Apparently. That grade isn't that steep. Just a point. Well, a woman driver, strange road at night.
She wasn't in the driver's seat, sir.
Oh? Tossed over as the car fell?
Can't say, sir. I'd have expected, sir, that she'd have been pinned behind the steering wheel.
Yeah. You may be right about that. Well, we'll leave things as they are. The insurance people usually want to see these wrecks. Hello. What's this?
Open-end wrench, sir. Probably from the...
Yes, Constable?
I was going to say the toolbox, sir. But the toolbox was locked. No other tools around.
We'll bring it along to the station house. No sense leaving it out here to rust. And usual routine. Trace the registration of the car, locate the owner, or the next of kin, and check if it was the woman's car.
The usual routine for another auto accident. Another careless or sleepy driver. The usual telegrams were sent. The usual telephone calls were made. The same afternoon, Constable Johnston reported to his superintendent.
Yes, Johnson?
Papers on the accident, sir.
Yeah. I see. Owner Martin Beach. Avon Mews, London. Has he been notified?
Yes, sir. He's on his way down. The woman was his wife, sir.
Oh. Must have been a shock.
I took the call, sir. He kept saying he couldn't understand what she was doing all the way out here.
Well, we'll deal gently with him. Dr. Mason reported yet?
No, sir. Nothing on the autopsies yet.
Taking him a long time. Well, let's see. Get me Dr. Mason, please. At the hospital. Did you make certain on the tire tracks, Johnson?
We did, sir. They matched perfectly. The car was coming down, sir, on the side of the road away from the fence. It seems to have swerved suddenly, just above the curve, and made rather a beeline for the edge.
Are you suggesting she went over purposely, Johnson?
No, sir. It seemed like a point, sir. Most cars, at least, try to follow the road, sir.
I notice you keep referring to the car, and not to the woman.
She wasn't in the driver's seat, sir, when we found her.
Stickler for detail, aren't you, Constable? Come in.
You're both here. Good.
I just put a call through to you, Doctor. Yes? Oh, yes, thank you. Yes, he's just arrived. Well, what did you find, Doctor?
You ask that as if you knew.
Just a deduction. You don't usually take this long time on these jobs.
I didn't expect to, until I found alcohol in her stomach.
Oh, drunken driver.
Oh, I wouldn't know about that. In any case, she wasn't driving when the car went through that fence.
Johnson's been suggesting that rather stubbornly.
He couldn't be more right, Foster.
Why not?
The dead don't drive.
Hello? Anything else?
Quite a bit. In the first place, death was not caused by the accident. She was dead well before the car went over.
You told us that. You don't know how.
Strangulation. Choked. Probably unconscious at the time.
Then what do you base that conclusion on?
4 bruises, head and neck.
I noticed those. I thought the accident...
Well, the dead don't drive and they don't bruise, Constable. Those marks were made while she was still alive.
I see. Definitely murder, Doctor.
Definitely.
I'd like to see the body. Come along, Constable. Your instinct...
3 men enter the morgue at the small country hospital. 3 grim faces betray no emotion as they view the woman's body. The doctor says...
You'll notice the marks the strangler's thumbs made. There. The obvious bruise is here, just below her hairline, on her forehead.
The superintendent of police says...
I see. Interesting, the shape of that bruise. Almost like a small horseshoe.
Diffidently, the constable clears his throat. An inquiring glance from his superintendent. The young officer says...
We might try for actual size, sir. That kind of mark could have been made by that open-end wrench.
today, that open-end wrench is to be seen in the Black Museum. The doctor placed the bulged end of the tool against the woman's forehead. The three men stood there silently a moment. The constable spoke.
No question about it, is there, sir?
Not as far as I can see. Johnson, when this Beach fellow arrives, say nothing about any of this. And I shall want a trunk call placed immediately. I want to speak with Inspector Hall at Scotland Yard.
The ponderous, inevitable juggernaut that is police work began to move, gained momentum. A fast car brought Inspector Hall and Sergeant Williams from the yard before train connections permitted the arrival of Martin Beach. The inspector listened intently as Superintendent Foster outlined the details. Then, quietly, no fuss, no newspaper headlines. Detectives were dispatched to run a check. Shortly thereafter, a grief-stricken husband arrived at the station house in the company of Dr. Mason.
There's no question about my identification, Superintendent. Dr. Mason will bear me out. I knew her the moment that is...
Doctor.
Yes, it's Mrs. Beach.
I can't understand it. I simply can't. She was a good driver, better than I.
How did it happen that she was out alone?
We lived a quiet life. Avon Mews is in a suburb of London, really. She'd often take the car for a drive. I'd go to sleep. I had to get up early. My business is in the city. She said she wanted some fresh air last night. I didn't miss her until I woke this morning. I can't understand it. Why should she be so far?
A simple story, quite commonplace, quite honest. One question seemed to puzzle her husband more than it disturbed him.
Liquor? Whiskey, you mean? No, an occasional drink at a friend's place, that was all. Why? Are you suggesting Louise was a drunken driver?
No, they were suggesting nothing, merely asking a routine question. Yes, they would release the body shortly.
We have no relations, no one. We had only each other. I shall have to notify our friends.
Yes, the police agreed sympathetically, and Superintendent Foster and Dr. Mason escorted him to his London train. Meanwhile, on the Middlebury Road...
Your name, Carey? Yes, sir. My name's Williams, CID. My identification.
Yes, Sergeant. Something gone wrong?
You heard of the accident down the hill?
Yes, of course.
How late do you keep this petrol station open?
12, 1 o'clock, depends on the traffic.
And last night?
I closed up about 1, locked the tanks, and then
Any customers around that time?
Well, there was a dark sedan, man and woman.
You got a good look at the woman?
He was driving, bought 5 gallons. She was asleep in the front seat.
Any sign of whiskey?
Well, he had a breath on him, Sergeant. Seemed in a hurry, too. Edgy.
Now, look. This photo mean anything to you?
Yes, it looks a little... It's hard to tell at night. The light's bad. Is she sleeping there in the picture?
No. She's dead.
They call it backtracking. They try to trace the car along the road it traveled. The gas stations first. In this case, where whiskey was present, the taverns and the inns were checked as well.
You're the landlord here?
Yes, sir. My wife said you're the police.
Yes. We're trying to trace a man and a woman. This picture mean anything to you?
Yes, sir. She was here last night. Till closing time. Had a bit too much, I'm afraid, sir.
Oh. Was she alone?
No, sir. No, with a shortish fella. Dark, quiet, in a nervous sort of way. I remember, because, he wanted to buy a bottle, but I'd none to spare. And I rather thought what with driving and all, they'd already had enough.
That evening, Sergeant Williams gave the inspector his own report and that of the men assigned to the railroad portion of the inquiry.
They routed the conductor out of his bed. He remembers the fellow all right. Bought his ticket on the train. Complete stranger. Shortish and dark.
Yes, she was with a man all right. Seems to me we'd better break the news to Beach. It won't be pleasant.
It wasn't pleasant. Martin Beach took it quietly, but with obvious shock.
Louise? With another man? Inspector, you can't be serious.
I'm afraid I am. Your wife's picture has been tentatively identified by a petrol station owner and by an innkeeper on the Middlebury Road. They'll be taken over to the hospital to check tomorrow. And she was with a man.
But no, it's not possible. No one could have been that secretive. And why? We just lived for each other.
Oh, it's an old story to us, Mr. Beach. You're a busy man. Your wife was alone a good deal.
But when? How?
Well, you told us yourself. She used the car alone and quite often at night.
If I could get my hands on him. Oh, what fools we mortals be.
We want him too, Mr. Beach. Now, will you help us?
Of course, anything. Anything at all.
Then, maybe search your wife's effects?
Of course, Inspector. Search the whole house if you think it would.
They were quite thorough, of course, and very quickly they were successful.
I found these in the stocking box at the rear of the bureau drawer, Inspector.
I see. Letters. Mr. Beach, do you know a Fred Hennessy?
No. May I see the letters?
I think you'd rather not. And we'll be checking them for fingerprints, of course. They're all addressed to your wife. The last one makes the arrangements for a meeting place with the car.
Is there a return address, Inspector?
There is.
Good luck, Inspector.
The inspector and Sergeant Williams had luck. However, it was not exactly good luck.
Fred Hennessy? No, there's no Hennessy living here.
Well, now, perhaps he used another name. A shortish, dark fellow, with a flair for letter writing.
No, haven't had any shortish men staying here in months.
Well, this is 346 Greenville Street, isn't it?
Well, there's nowhere else, Inspector. What's more, I don't have any letter writers here. Every one of my men roomers except one works at the car factory. They're a tough crowd, Inspector, but they're nice enough to me. I take good care of them, I do.
And the one who doesn't build automobiles?
Oh, he's a constable, he is. Now, what would you want to see him for?
A good question, and a big disappointment. Still, the machinery ground on. The reports came in to the small bare office at the yard.
Here we are. Fingerprint reports, Inspector. Now, the prints on the letters match those they found on the gear shift lever in the wrecked car. The ridge patterns conform to the smudges on the wrench, too, sir.
The conclusion is obvious. At the very least, it placed the maker of those fingerprints in contact with the murdered woman, in the murder car, with the murder weapon.
It looks so as if he pulled off the road, did the job, then started the car downgrade and jumped.
Yes, probably. The unlocked door on the driver's side would indicate that. But what about those prints I told you to try and get?
We have them, sir. Lifted them neatly. I was saving that for the last, sir. You see? They match.
Yes, very good. Thought he was clever. Well, murder's usually an amateur's crime, isn't it, Sergeant? What about the men to identify him?
They'll be in London in the morning, sir.
To Sergeant Williams, the case seemed complete. The inspector was still somewhat cautious.
It will stick, sir, in any court.
I'll feel better if we have the motive, Sergeant. I like a complete case. Identifications have been upset before, and even fingerprints. Given a good motive, we'll hang the gentleman. In fact, we may be able to say he hung himself with his own cleverness. Inspector Hall here. I see. Very good, Davis. No, just keep your eye on the place. Williams and I'll be along directly. Get your hat, Sergeant.
Very good, sir.
Our quarry's gone calling on the lady, and so are we.
The police car sped silently through the London streets, out to a pleasant suburb. It drew up to the curb near a small house, detached from its neighbors, surrounded by a hedge and trees. A man stepped out of the shadows, spoke softly to the inspector. He remained at the car as the inspector and the sergeant walked to the front door of the house and rang the bell.
Yes?
Miss Jeffrey? Miss Dorothy Jeffrey?
That's right.
My name is Hall, CID. My identification. May we come in?
Why, yes. Why not?
Thank you.
What can I do for you?
Well, as a matter of fact, Miss Jeffrey, we stopped by to see your caller, Mr. Martin Beach, I believe.
Inspector. Well, this is a pleasure to see you all the way out here.
Is it, Mr. Beach?
Of course.
You know why we're here, don't you?
I assume you saw me come by.
Wait a minute. What's going on here?
Don't you know, Miss Jeffrey?
I know CID inspectors just don't drop in or come by. Martin, have you been up to something?
Stay out of this, Dorothy.
I'll not stay out of it. If we're to be married, I've a right to know.
We've dropped by to tell Mr. Beach about his wife.
Wife? You never mentioned a wife, Martin.
You're not arresting me, Inspector. I was home and asleep when she was killed.
The innkeeper says not, Beach. So does the petrol station owner. So does the conductor of the train you took back to London from Middlebury.
I said you're not taking me in. You're not! You're not!
Inspector, there are French doors into the garden.
Your house is well covered front and back, Miss Jeffrey. He won't get far. That's his warning. He'll stop running now.
Oh, this is not the expected way to break an engagement to be married.
Yes, I understand, miss. But you'll get over it. This manner of ending a relationship is far less permanent than the one your fiancé used to gain his freedom from his wife. You know, miss, the chances are quite good that they've got away with it. If he hadn't written some fake love letters and forgotten to hide a certain open-end wrench.
And today, the open-end wrench can be seen in its special place in the Black Museum.
Orson Welles will be back with you in just a moment.
It's an old dodge, of course. May have worked many times. Commit a murder, wreck an automobile to cover its traces. It might have worked this time if Martin Beach had known that dead bodies do not bruise. If he'd been really clever and had succeeded in burning the car and the body. But he was not really clever. His cleverness failed him. Failed him at 8 o'clock one morning in Dartmoor prison. As for Dorothy Jeffrey, she disappeared when she had come into the great anonymity which is London. And so until next time, till we meet in this same place for another story about the Black Museum, I remain as always, obediently yours.
Oh, well, it certainly is almost early. I suppose you should get home and I should prepare to go to wherever it is I come from. Hopefully it'll be as holly and jolly as you've been. I do hope to see you here again. I'll be right here at the same time and same place. But if you could do me one favor, as you make your way home, as you eye the bright lights and wonderful smells of baking cookies and incense, as you lay your head on your pillow, waiting for the tap, tap, tap on the roof, one moment, just one moment, be thankful for what you have. I'll be seeing you